That would have been amazing if I'd actually remembered to switch the videos around this week. Hello everybody, and welcome to our Overly Bright Twitch channel, where we fuck up everything from the intro right to the outro. We're Bloodthirsty Puppets, I'm Blood Puppet, and I'm kind of hosting things today. Tonight we're playing Dungeons & Dragons in the homebrew world of Reck and Rionne, which is being puppet mistressed and game mastered by our wonderful Casey. I'm actually going to pass everything... rules for chat. Don't be a talk about someone's race, don't be a talk about someone's gender, and don't be at all... Generally, just don't do it. I'm going to pass everything to Casey now. It's your turn. Tag, you're up.
Oh, hi, I'm Casey. I'm the DM. This is Reck and Rionne. Here's Lexi. She's going to tell you what happened last week on Reck and Rionne.
Oh, damn, I forgot.
Oh, wait, hold on. I need to give you the headphones. I'm a disaster this week.
It's okay. It's allowed. Sup, peeps? It's your boy!
Hola.
Alright, so last week on Wreck-It Ralph, our heroes and Hassan are fighting zombies, and Enil can't stop dying. And they assume that after a little while you beat the zombies, because my next note just says Hassan and Ulrich are sneaky and find more zombies.
Yep.
They also took some time to check and make sure that they still have their cart ready. The priest is the only one who has their priorities together. So Hassan and Ulrich just kind of fucking leave him there. Y'all are super close to being dubbed the next hashtag Team Dad Decisions, by the way. So our heroes and Hassan go to the North Gate, where they see zombies attacking Vinny. Who's Vinny? Is he a pizza guy? We don't know. They defeat the zombies and then get a drink, I guess. Meanwhile, there's a commercial break for Arch fighting with the DM. Finally, they're about to get out of town, but the guards won't let them out. They try to intimidate the guards and fail. Enil tries to seduce them. Apparently, she's been wearing a veil the whole time. I didn't realize that, but it kind of makes sense. Ulrich has a Spider-Man moment, and Oswin just kind of keeps walking. And so you get out of the city and you keep walking for a bit. You hide in the woods. Talking happened, but we can't remember what, so it must not have been important. But what is important is that you had rabbit for dinner. Enil and Hassan/Jared have a friendly conversation about Hassan being a liar, liar, pants on fire. Hassan and Ulrich are sitting in a tree, Kissing. No, really, like an I'll show you mine if you show me yours moment. Hassan and Ulrich are going to be Mage Slayer hunting BFFs from now on. Does anybody know where they can buy friendship rings?
Too late. Already got them.
Yeah. My next note is in all caps, and it just says, motherfucking dragons.
Yep.
You know what it means. I don't. Everyone goes to the Church of Hieronius and just blatantly ignore all the poor people camped out outside of it. And all you motherfuckers sleep like there's not entire fleets of people who are suffering and innocent that you've just ignored and failed to save or help at all over the last few days.
Wow, harsh.
Sorry. Casey says that's harsh.
But true.
Hassan's not a hero, as we've discovered, so he don't care.
Yeah, I'm starting to think it's not just our heroes and Hassan. I think it's just you motherfuckers. Alright, catch you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
And that's what you missed on Glee.
Casey, cue the music.
Bum.
Oh, yep. Music.
We need that.
Do we?
I
Very
assume so.
quiet.
Well, we okay.
Oh, so quiet.
Give me a second.
I feel pretty.
Okay.
Oh, so pretty. Oh. Okay, alright.
Hang on. What the hell was that?
Where did we stop last session?
Who's about to be banging right now? That was some
not all
sexy
funk
time.
music is banging. Okay, just I think that we need like some funky time because I don't want to like go back to like forests and trees because that's the only really mellow thing I have.
Casey, that's not funky time. That's fucking time.
Okay.
That's fluty fuck time. That's not.
We walked
It's
into the
also
church.
string very close to like some upbeat jazz, so we're gonna need to keep an eye on that.
Oh, there we go.
I like that one.
We can have that one.
No, I am. I'm just turning it down a little bit.
Oh, then I'll need to turn it up.
There.
Carry on without me.
Okay.
Ignore me.
Anyway, so you guys are in the Church of Hieronius, and I believe that a priest came down and was like, "Welcome." So, what do you want to do?
I'm letting Sabine take the front on this shit.
Okay.
No, this is her church, not mine.
That's fair. So Sabine goes up to the priest and she talks to him quietly, and he ushers you guys back past the altar, past all the religious-y stuff, and he takes you to a like the back area where the priests live, and there is he takes you to this office, and it says High Priest. So guess who's in there? It's the High Priest of all of Hieronius.
Grandpa.
So,
Grandpa.
Grandpa,
Yeah, he's the grandpa.
the princess's grandpa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grandpa.
So, okay. So, the Sabine, the handmaiden, say her name. The handmaiden, Sabine, and the priest go in there and leave you guys out in the hallway. And Sabine says, "It'll just be one moment." If that's fine. It'll just be one moment. I need to talk to the high priest, and I will get us lodging for the night.
All right. You want us to wait here?
Yes, preferably.
All right.
We'll be right outside if you need us.
Alright, so she goes in. You guys want to do anything while she's in there, or just chill?
Yes, I sent you a message to what I'm doing.
Oh, right. Okay. Let me quiet.
Fill in the details as and when, but yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Sneaky stuff.
You want to wander around and do exactly the opposite of what she just told us to do.
No, that sounds like a terrible idea.
What are you gonna do in a church anyway?
And you could go pray. You can go pray the zombies away. That is, I'm sure that'll work out in our favor.
My guard would prefer we just smite them.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah,
with
do
me.
both.
I think so long as we stay inside the church,
Yes,
shouldn't
this
be too
is
much of a problem.
holy ground, yes?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
It's consecrated and all that, whatever the terminology is. Can Hassan, like, lean up against the wall right by the door where they went in and just casually be trying to listen in?
Sure, but it's a thick wooden door, so roll me a perception at disadvantage. Or,
Oh.
wait, but
Perception. Yeah, since
Perception.
I'm listening.
Stealth.
Disadvantage? Alright.
yes, please.
Stealth
kitty
would be if
back.
I was trying to open that door and just sneak in.
No,
That's
last
a
time
bad
I said-
idea.
kept just trying to say stealth and kept saying perception.
That's an 8.
Yep, you can't hear anything.
Damn. This is why we need to work things out before the live stream starts.
I'm okay. Anyway, so Sabine Sabine comes out, and she's like, I'm going to go pray, and Father Tiberius here will show you to your rooms.
What time of
And
day is
she
it?
walks off.
What time of day is it?
It's like afternoon, evening.
Cool. Yeah. Probably, like, follow him to our rooms, but then, like, I'm not staying here, it's afternoon. Who sleeps in the afternoon? But that's needed.
So, Father Tiberius shows you guys to some rooms. They're very simple. You would be very used to this kind of room. You know, Inyal.
Mm-hmm. It's much brighter than mine at home.
There is, it's just a very simple room. Like I said, just, you know, a bed, a desk, and, some of them have windows, some of them don't. Yeah, that's it. Just, and then he walks away, and you guys are free to explore the church.
Before he walks away,
Uh-huh.
Hassan's just gonna get his attention. Excuse me, Father Tiberius.
Yes. How can I help you?
I assume that Sabine informed you of what our jobs are, what it is we are here to do.
Yes, bodyguards.
Right. Can you tell me which room it is that Sabine is going to be staying in? I want to make sure that it is properly protected. I understand that you will, of course, be protecting her as well now that we are under Hieronymus' care, but you can never be too careful these days.
Yes, of course, understandable. And he shows you to a room. It's a much nicer room. Seems to be preserved for higher up people. It's got a much fancier bed and desk.
Window?
Yes. Very nice window.
Okay. Hassan's gonna go to the window and do the same he did last time, taking one of his daggers and planting it firmly into the frame, so that anybody that tries to open it, it's not gonna be able to.
Gets a free dagger.
Is this, is it close to our rooms?
Not really. It's in the, it's like a, and they're in different hallways. It's like if you were in a hotel.
Is her room on the ground floor?
No, all your rooms are on the second floor. Sorry, my
Room
glasses
is on
are
the second
bottom.
floor. Huh.
All of your rooms are on the second floor.
I'm gonna, like, before you put the dagger in, I'm gonna put my hand out to you. It's like, maybe we should check to see that no one can climb in. Like, dagger in there or not. We may need someone at the bottom, just to make sure that she doesn't have to use that. Because, that's getting way too close for comfort.
What do you mean?
I stick my head out the window and see what's below us. Like whether there's an easily scalable drain to our side or a big bunch of windows or that kind of stuff.
Like that.
Or there's an unhandy balcony above or below us.
No, nothing like that. It looks down into like a really nice courtyard though. But it's like an old medieval style building. It wouldn't be very easy to climb unless you were,
totally would.
like a tabaxi or something.
It's like, they totally would. Like their bricks and their stones are uneven, which is perfect for climbing. So, I look back and say, okay, we should probably have someone guard out there just in case.
Well, that is what the dagger is for anyway, so that even if someone does climb up, they can't exactly get in that easy.
Yeah. Safe and sorry. Perhaps we can talk to some of the other priests here, or some of the other potential guards if they're supposed to be paladins, such like. Maybe we can ask them to help us out.
That might be a better idea. I don't exactly fancy walking around outside the whole fucking night.
No, nor do I. And if there's only 4 of us, 2 of us will have to wake all the time, and that's not great. I mean, you're an elf and all, but I
Right.
still need my 8 hours.
Right, and even still with meditating and everything, I still need to be relaxing. I can't be going around just doing all sorts of strenuous exercises like walking through a courtyard and whatnot.
I agree. Okay.
It's not a very pleasant experience. I've had to do it before. Don't want to do it again.
I'll go talk to the paladins and some of the more hardy clerics out there. See if they'll help us out.
Okay, I'm going to do a little bit more securing. Then I'm probably going to go relax or something. I don't know.
Okay. Perhaps we can all meet up for dinner or something, just to compare notes, talk.
Are you asking me out to dinner?
You would be so lucky. And, you don't see it, but she just smiles behind the mask, and then just like walks away. She's gonna go find the clerics and paladins and whatnot.
Hassan's just gonna use the string and bell that he has, and he's gonna tie it to the door on the inside, so someone opens it, it's gonna jingle. That's pretty much it. She's already has one of his daggers, so she can protect herself that way. And yeah, Hassan's probably just gonna go meander about the church.
Okay. Sure. Where are you wandering towards?
Anywhere and everywhere. He wants to find where all of the important places are. For no reason, just he wants to know where they are.
There is there's areas you're not gonna be able to get into, but sure. It's a church. There's a lot of there's like there's like the the area where they do the worship, and then there's like kind of a like meeting food and meeting type area place.
Like a mess hall.
Yeah, sort of thing.
Damn it.
There's the rooms, there's the high priest's office. There's a really nice courtyard outside, with a big statue of Hieronius. Who in my game looks like Hercules, because that's how I always imagine him. Like a Greek Hercules statue.
Epic.
There's like a big door that you wouldn't be able to get through, and that you don't know where it leads, but and you see
somebody.
Yeah, sure.
I want to ask the random churchgoer, be like, what is behind this door? It is my first time here, sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. That's the high priest's family quarters. That's where the queen grew up, actually.
Oh, very important. Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Blessings of Hieronius on you.
Oh, thank you. Blessings of Hieronius on you. And you see Sabine is like praying. And there's a library.
If you looked in the library, that's where Oswin is.
Ow. Anyone else?
What's Ulrich doing?
Do we all have individual rooms?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna like put all my stuff away.
Mm-hmm.
Keep my little arrow dagger on me like usual, but I'm gonna like tack my 2 art pieces up to the wall like I usually do. I'm give it a room. And I'm gonna go wander around, probably to where the food is, and just be kind of doing nothing.
There's a kitchen, and looks like they're setting up dinner, like they're cooking right now.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just hang out around that area, I guess.
Okay. And Oswin is in the library?
Of course.
It's a lot of religious texts. Pretty much only religious texts.
Anything on like the history of the church?
Yeah, there'd probably be a book on the history of the church.
Okay, that's what I want to read.
Okay.
I like history books.
Okay, I guess I'll add to your tiefling. Freaking little know-it-all.
Like books.
You sound so much more like a wizard than like a sorcerer.
Libraries are like home to me.
I thought you said blackberries for a minute.
Me too.
I was like, blackberries are home. Okay, iPhones are my home then, I guess. Okay, anyway.
Blackberries are a dirty disgrace if you don't talk about them.
No, they do not exist.
Right, and what's Aniel doing?
I'm gonna go speak to any of the clerics and the paladins here.
Okay. You see some paladins wandering around. It's a pretty big church, like it's really large, and you go up and you talk to one of them. It's a gentleman, and he looks very stern. You go up to him and he says, "Yes, can I help you?"
Hey, you're probably aware that Sabine, the princess's handmaiden, is here.
Yes.
She's hired us as guards. Not that I'm questioning your security or your routine or anything, but maybe you could fill me in on on the whats and wheres of how you do your patrols, so we can fit ours in accordingly.
Right. Well, when the nobility is here, we double our patrols. There is across the courtyard. There is the guardhouses, and that's where we live. There's a lot more of us. We double our patrols, so you don't have to worry. You can get a full night's sleep.
Okay. So what's your response time to her calling out? Like, for example, I'm not saying it will, but what if one of your like an assassin gets in there? How quickly can you get to her?
We'll have someone posted outside her window and someone posted outside her door all night.
Okay, that's perfect. Thank you.
No worries.
Um,
I'm glad to see you're taking your job seriously.
I just want to make sure she's not delivered to convoy before she's supposed to.
We wouldn't let anything happen to her.
That's good to know. I'll stick my hand out to him to shake it.
He shakes your hand very roughly, like man shake.
She totally man shakes him back, like with the grip of death.
Like the one shake.
Yeah, like a single proper like hand grippy, bone crunchy shake. She returns that in equal measure.
Oh, yeah.
You know what they're talking about, Art?
No.
Warrior shake. We recognize a warrior in each other. What is he? Not that it matters.
Paladin?
No, like, so is he human, elf,
Oh, human.
dwarf? He's human too. Cool.
You know, you would notice most of the people here are human right now.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. In that case, she'll just meander back and wait to have dinner with everyone else, I guess.
Darn humans breeding like rabbits.
They don't live as long. They need to have more babies.
For every one of us, there's like 10 of them. It's a bit creepy.
We do that whole orc thing where, like, you just, like, orc battle tactics where you just have more. You'll
More
eventually
babies
be
you have,
worn
the more
down with
likely they'll be
numbers.
warriors.
All right, so you guys all do your whatever you're doing, and then you head back, and you head to the mess hall, and Sabine is there, and dinner's being served, and all the priests and some of the poor people from outside are let in, and they all are at a table eating together. The church is giving them food.
Oh man, do they look like they have enough?
Yes,
How many of these poor people do they let in?
most of them.
Okay.
I feel it. If not all of them, like it looks like a decent amount of the poor. Like, you're sure they probably let in all the people that were still there.
Okay, that's cool. I just eat my dinner.
Hassan wants to look into the eating room.
Mm-hmm.
Not just enter it yet, though. Does he see, like, a lot of the officials are all gathered and whatnot?
Yeah, they're all getting their food.
Is there, like, a big pompous-looking, grandpa-looking high priest?
Yes, there is.
He's there?
There is a gentleman who looks, he's a older human, with like snow white hair, and he's got like a Santa beard, and a lot of like crow's feet wrinkles around his eyes, and he's wearing a fancy hat, so you know he must be in charge.
Great. Hassan is gonna casually meander his way back to that high priest's office room.
Oh
You're
my
stealing
god.
from a priest.
Jesus
I'm not
Christ.
doing anything. I'm just wandering around. You don't see this.
You need
So-
way better deception.
So you go back to the priest room, and there is a guard outside.
Just one?
Yeah, just one.
Where is he standing in relation to the door?
Straight in front of it.
Shit.
Do not steal from a priest.
I'm not stealing.
Do not invade the privacy of other people. I thought you might have learned.
Sure, if I was a good character. Hassan's gonna casually walk by and be like, "Good evening.
Hello.
What is in this store? Why are you not eating with everyone else?"
It's the high priest's store.
Oh, is he in there?
nobody's coming back to eat his dinner in here.
Oh, I see. Well, what about you? Aren't you hungry? I could go get you some food if you would like.
I will eat later at the guardhouse.
Oh, I see. Did they always make you do this? This seems kind of like a boring part of the job.
It is my duty and my responsibility, and it is not that boring.
Well, I mean, you stand in front of a door. I mean, the door's not going anywhere, I hope.
No, but there are important papers in there, and if you know, the high priest is the father of the queen, so there could always be things in there pertaining to her that any enemies who might sneak in would be able to use. So we always make sure the room is locked and guarded.
Well, I see. That makes sense. That would be very bad if that got into bad hands.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Well, have a good night then. I am going to go wander off, probably get some food myself.
Good night. Sleep well.
Farewell. And Hassan's gonna walk off being like, fuck. Shit. Very quietly, just fuck. He goes back to the food hall and then sits down and eats.
Okay.
God damn it.
You alright?
What?
Are you alright?
Yeah.
Where'd you get off to?
I was just wandering around. Exploring. It's a big church.
Yeah.
Did you see their library?
I didn't really look in there, no. I'm sure you did.
Yeah, there are lots of books there. Some interesting ones too.
Oh yeah? What kinds?
Mostly I just read some of the history stuff. I like knowing things about where we are, where we're going.
Makes sense.
Church has a pretty interesting history, if I recall right.
I wouldn't
I'm
know.
sure it does.
You haven't found out yet?
I don't know, I feel like I need some time to assimilate the knowledge.
Oh, I see. Liam hasn't shared the information with you, I understand.
I had some interesting conversations with the guards, the paladins here. The
Okay. How did that
paladins, they're saying we probably don't need to set up our own watch tonight. I'd probably feel better if we did, but they double their patrols. They will have someone standing at her door and under her window just in case. So we would just simply be getting in the way, but I'd feel more comfortable if at least one of us was awake.
Yeah, I think that'd be fine. I mean,
Yeah.
nothing bad happens here at the church, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a problem if we just take the night off, so to speak. I mean, I already put my own precautions into the room, and then if worst comes to worst and there really is a problem, I'm pretty sure that we'll probably be alerted due to screaming.
I at least won't be sleeping very
Or
heavy.
not. Considering what happened when you guys there was screaming last time and you all got terrible perception rules.
That must have been a really, really high DC then.
There must have been some very quiet zombies.
Ninja zombies.
Okay, well, if that's what you guys want, but just sleep light, just in case.
Well, I don't sleep, so. But
Well.
thank you. I get what you mean.
You can meditate. Fine. Sure. How isolated from everyone else are we?
Oh, at the table, you guys are sitting at your own table basically.
Yeah, I think
Sabine is actually eating. She took off her food with her, and she walked off with the high priest.
if you guys sat down with Ulrich and he was pretty much like the first one in here, then he's sitting alone. Yeah.
So you go into those little round cafeteria tables.
Cool. What are we eating?
Hey, Ulrich. I have a carton of chocolate milk if you want to trade for your soda.
What are
I
you
got
eating?
some Cheetos. I'd so much rather have Doritos.
It's
I have-
pizza.
I have
It's
Cool
pizza
Ranch on-
night.
I only have Cool Ranch.
It's Taco Tuesday.
Are they soft shell or hard shell?
Your choice.
Oh, I want the hard ones. Fuck the soft ones. I would like the crunch. How spicy is the sauce? I like it spicy.
Not as spicy as it would be in Kalvani.
What's Kolvani? Why would you say that?
It's a country to the west.
Does Kolvani have spicy food? I wouldn't know. I've never been there.
No one
Iguato.
in this entire game has.
Nope.
No, absolutely not.
I've never been.
Alright, so I guess we're just chilling.
I guess we're just chilling and eating.
I mean, I have plans, but they're not until later.
Tacos.
Yeah, don't talk with your mouth full.
Enjoy your Taco Tuesday.
I thought we. Oh yeah, that's Taco Tuesday. Yeah. Something else.
It's Taco Tuesday.
Yeah.
I'm not joking. I'm serious. It's Taco Tuesday at the church.
Please let it be noted now in the campaign that today is Tuesday, and every day henceforth is going to be Wednesday, Thursday, and we need to keep it in that pattern.
Okay.
I will be keeping track of this.
Okay.
Actually, I won't.
You can account for the days. This is
I'm like
entirely up to you.
90% sure that it was like that the day that you guys like started the campaign was supposed to be Thursday. So I don't know how it's Tuesday now, but it's Tuesday now. So fuck you.
Yeah, that's a pretty big time skip.
No, it's okay.
It doesn't matter. It's Taco Tuesday.
It's
I don't
okay.
care.
We'll fix it. We'll fix it in post. It's okay.
We'll fix it in post.
We'll fix it in
Taco
post.
Tuesday is actually on Saturdays.
Oh yeah. All right.
There's a
So
conflict of schedule.
Okay.
you guys eat anything else?
Mm-mm. I don't have anything to do until later. Much later.
I'm concerned about your plans, but okay.
Wait. Right. I have to back up because I don't remember what we spoke about last time. Did we speak about her organising us some transport between here and wherever the hell it is we're supposed to be going?
No.
No.
We didn't have that conversation.
No.
All right. I'm gonna go hunt her down.
Okay. Well, she walked off with the high priest, so.
I'll go hunt her down.
Okay.
We should probably figure out what the fuck is going on tomorrow.
You see Sabine walking out of the high priest's office, giving him a hug.
I let them hug.
I permit it.
I permit the hug. I don't feel like either of them need to be meeting death right now. So yes, I'll let them hug. Sabine, can we speak about tomorrow?
Yes, of course. I will see you later, your worship. And she like walks off with you, and the high priest kind of like was like.
I just wave a hand at him. Hello.
Hello.
And then walk with her. Like, I've acknowledged him. I don't care who he is.
Okay.
So we were speaking before about perhaps making arrangements from here to wherever the hell's we're going. Because I don't
Charrig.
remember. Charrig. Perhaps you're going to arrange something from here? Or do we need to... Or would you like us to make the arrangements? But I think you're probably in a better position than we are.
Oh yes, I can do that. I can acquire us a horse and cart.
That would be preferable. Means we'll get there a lot faster, which means that you'll be much safer.
All right.
Cool.
I will go talk to the high priest again then.
It would be really good if we can leave about dawn. Just go. The quicker we're on the road, the more daylight we have to travel.
Dawn. Yes, of course. Of course.
And I'll tell her where our rooms are. It's like, if you need anything, do not hesitate to wake up any one of us.
All right, no problem. I hope you guys get a good night's sleep tonight. I think you deserve it. I know you all did watches last night.
We did, yes. But it's part of our job, so
Well,
whatever
yes.
is needed.
Of course.
All being well, see you in the morning, and good night.
All right. Good night.
Then I'll piss off back to the others.
And she walks back like the same direction as you go, and like knocks on the door again.
We do that
And
awkward,
walks
like
in.
we said goodbye, but we're going in the same direction.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Other than the thing I sent you, that's it. I'm done.
Okay. You're all gonna go back to your rooms?
Yep.
Sure.
Okay. Are you all going to sleep?
Nope.
Nope.
Yep.
Unless someone wakes me up, then yeah.
Okay, so Oswin and Ulrich are asleep, and the other two are not.
Yep.
Correct.
Okay. What are you guys doing?
You go first, young sir.
Sure. So Hassan is gonna spend like it's still like early night, like people are still awake and everything, right?
Well, I am.
It's kind of like people are going to bed.
All right. Hassan is gonna spend, let's say, like I'm assuming it's like probably like 10 p.m. or something like that. Casey, you're lagging real hardcore. Your camera frozen.
She froze.
Rip.
She's
Rip.
perpetually thinking forever.
It's not the worst expression to be stuck in, let's be honest.
Oh no, I don't know how to fix that. Sorry.
Try turning it off and on
freaking-
again.
Yes, restart
Am
it.
I still frozen?
Yeah. No.
Oh,
That's
no.
fake movement.
When I say
Find
hey, you
yourself.
say ho. Hey.
Oh.
Ho.
Yeah, that's
That
better.
was a little delayed, but all right.
Oh.
Ho, ho, ho.
All right.
I said yes. It's like 10 p.m.
Okay, so it's like 10 p.m. All right, so
Yeah, I'm
Hassan's
a little
gonna
laggy.
spend-
Sorry, guys.
Hassan's gonna spend like 3 hours trying to practice what Jadar taught him, because
Okay.
at this point he really needs every advantage he can get, and he needs this kind of stuff.
Okay.
So he's gonna sit there in his room, make sure the door is locked, barred, whatever the hell, cloth along the bottom so that sound doesn't escape.
Okay.
And he's gonna start small. He's gonna try practicing the easy one that Jadar taught him, the mage hand.
Okay.
So what happens? Does like I know it, I know it,
Oh.
but like give me the flavor.
Okay. So yes, I can give you the flavor. Sorry, I was answering like a private message from one of the
Man, you are lagging
from
hardcore.
else
Yeah.
about something they're doing. Give me a second. I'm gonna log out of this and log back in.
That's probably
Maybe I won't be.
better. Either that or something it's
Tell
trying to stream out
tell
through
Lexi
your
to
thing.
stop downloading whatever she's downloading.
Yep.
We're gonna go to our sponsors while we wait.
We have a sponsor. When the fuck did
No.
we get a sponsor?
No, absolutely not.
I'm Casey now.
We're gonna go to our sponsors. Hey, are you looking for a podcast that doesn't suck?
You guys.
Do you find yourself bored during morning transit?
You find yourself bored waiting for the next episode of 1,000 Archers Reck and Ruin to come up? Boy, we got the podcast for you!
Go check out the Lucky Die podcast. That's right, the Lucky Die podcast.
There are links to the iTunes in the chat right now. And below
Does that
if
mean
you're
that-
watching the YouTube video.
Does that mean that the unlucky live?
No, they also die. They
also
just die worse.
Oh, okay.
I guess it depends on your point of view.
From a certain point of view.
So, how's everybody doing?
You want to just take a break while this is worked out? I don't think this is gonna. Oh, there
Nope.
she is.
Oh. She's put back into our chat.
It's magic, you know. What?
Why is Neil Neil me right now?
Because you need to turn your camera on, otherwise it's... There we go.
And
Okay,
I'm
now.
Neil.
Okay, it's you.
I can now, like, turn everyone back into the right place.
All right, Casey. When I say hey, you say ho. Hey.
Oh dear.
Rip.
Oh,
Rip.
Rip Casey
No,
again.
Didn't fix it at all.
Alright, okay.
did it work?
We need to figure out what's going on with Casey's laptop, so we are going to take like a 10-minute thingy, because this is going to be unplayable.
Jesus, really?
So yeah, we're back in 10 minutes. Ciao. And we're back. We may or may not have fixed the issue.
Hooray.
Oh, where were we?
Everyone was
flavor
going
for
to
all-
bed,
Right.
and everyone was going to sleep
Hassan
except
was
me and Hassan.
practicing.
Flavor for Hassan.
Flavor
Fun,
fantastic.
now with new flavor. So okay, so you sit in your room and you hold out your hand and you concentrate on like making a replica of your hand, like a couple of feet away, but like invisible.
Yep.
Obviously, because that's how mage hand works. And it takes you a couple tries to get it to like completely manifest, you know. And then you try picking up, like, let's say you put a pear or something that you stole from the cafeteria or from Ulrich's never-ending bag of fruit, you know, on the desk, and you try to pick it up a couple times, and it takes you a while to make the hand solid enough that it can pick something up, but eventually you get it.
Cool.
Hassan is really excited. He's like, I fucking did it. Okay. All right. Calm down. Straight face. You could do this. Okay. So Hassan's gonna keep practicing and making sure that he can do what he needs to.
Mm-hmm.
And then once it's like 1 a.m., he's gonna sneak out of his room.
Okay. Sure.
First, he's
1
gonna poke
a.m.
his head out, make sure that there's no guards like right there, like waiting for him or nothing.
Uh-huh.
Are there guards waiting for? There's nothing. There's no one. Just
There's no guards outside your rooms.
perfect. Okay. All right. So Hassan is going to sneak out, and he is going to try to make his way towards the high priest's office again. He's being quiet in like in terms of walking around and whatnot. But he's not like crouching, like hugging the shadows, because if someone does come across him, then he could be like, "I'm just a bodyguard." He's not walking around looking shady. He's just very lightly stepping and walking. Make sense?
Yes. Okay. You're walking to where again?
The high priest's office.
All right.
When he gets near there, he is going to like be checking around corners to see if the guard is standing in front of the door.
There is a guard.
There is. All right. Has he seen me?
No.
Okay.
You want to get in there so badly, Jesus.
You know what I want to do.
I really don't.
You just want to nick his stuff.
Oh, I do know what you want to do. Yep, fair enough.
Yeah. It's like
Okay.
my entire reason for coming. Besides the 175 gold.
We did not agree to that.
Oh, no, we did. You said.
No.
No, you said. I was like, all right, 75-25. And you were like, all right, cool.
No, I was like half.
That never happened.
No, it totally
legit
happened.
never
I'll go
happened. I
back.
said half, and I
No.
will smite you.
I went back. I went back through the video. It's canon.
Sure.
So Hassan is going to, from around the corner, he's going to like peek around a little bit. And he's going to use minor illusion.
Okay.
And he's going to have it be like a voice further down the hallway, like around a bend or something like that. Just being like, I need help. Please, someone help.
The guard is gonna like run off in that direction, I guess.
Okay, he runs off in that direction.
Why is my face? Yeah, he kind of walks off in that direction, like cautiously,
All right.
because that's the church area, and no one should be in there anyway.
All right. I'm
So
going
he's, like,
to
very suspicious.
Hassan's then going to follow up and cast Mage Hand, make it invisible,
Mhm.
and have it go to the door and try to open it.
It's locked.
Shit. All right. I dispel the Mage Hand.
Mm-hmm.
How far away is the guard?
It's not super far from the hallway from the hall to the door, where like he's like peeking around and he doesn't see anyone, so it looks like he's about to turn around.
It looks like he's about to turn around.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. This is gonna be fun. Hassan is going to try another spell that Jadar had tried teaching him, but he couldn't grasp earlier. He's going to cast Find Familiar
Okay.
and summon an owl.
Okay.
And he's going to have the owl fly down the corridor, fly over the guard, and then continue flying and round a corner. And assuming that the guard goes to chase after the owl, when the owl gets around the corner, Hassan has it go away into like a little pocket dimension. Like he de-summons it temporarily.
Yeah.
And assuming that the guard goes around the corner, he's then going to do Mage Hand again with his tools kit, his thieves kit, and pick the
The
lock.
guard isn't chasing the owl.
What is he doing?
He's just like, oh, weird.
He's being a fucking professional.
Yeah. Maybe the guards who are guarding the fucking, like, office of the queen's grandmother might actually be, like, competent.
Lies.
Are you imagining
And he's
to be
walking
like
back-
the guards outside Buckingham Palace that just will not fucking move for anything?
Yeah. And he's walking back.
Fuck. Err. Don't know what else to do. Do I see a ring of keys on this guy's belt?
Nope.
No keys.
Mm-mm.
What about your good friend that can climb?
Oh, that does give me an idea, though. Okay. That gives me an idea, but thank you. Alright, so Hassan's just gonna walk away, and he's gonna go out into the courtyard.
Okay.
Just wandering around, you know. Can he get an idea? Is there, like, a window into this office as well?
No. It's on the inside wall.
Shit. Never mind, Hassan's going back to bed then.
Okay.
Fuck his luck. Actually, he's probably gonna go to bed, but he's gonna have the owl stay in his room. Like, he's
Aw,
gonna have it pop back in,
Okay.
and have the owl keep watch, because the owl can always wake him up if someone tries to get in or anything.
What's the owl's
Okay.
name?
You don't know. You're not there.
I'm
Yeah.
asking you. They're probably never going to ask what the name is in character. Like, what the fuck
That's
is this?
rude.
She cares
Why would you not ask what a pet's name is?
Because,
That's insensitive.
It's a friggin' owl.
Travis, you don't matter. You don't have a name. How does that make you feel? Oh, he's sticking his tongue out.
Oh, he's so cute, though. He's too cute not to ask the name of.
You saying owls aren't cute,
I'm saying that Travis is cute.
which implies that owls are not cute. That's rude.
I'm implying that Travis is very cute.
Okay. Hating on owls.
No, just
I
love
didn't
Travis.
until someone asked in character. That's it. That's all Hassan does because his plans have been foiled by a competent guard.
Yep. Oops.
They need to get more guards like Talessa has.
Had. You killed him.
Well, he was an asshole anyways.
Well, and Aniel, is she going to sleep or?
Probably gonna pray to the other voice in her head
Mm-hmm.
because she has no idea how to do that with the other voice.
Okay.
So yeah, she just probably, so I don't know how this works, but are you there? Do I pray to you? I just talk to you?
Yes.
Oh, hey, you're not shouting at me. That's a good start.
Yes.
No, I do not shout like Paylor.
You definitely shouted at me before to go to wherever that to Lesser.
That was forceful telling, not shouting.
Okay, you didn't raise your. Do you know what? It doesn't matter. Why her?
You will understand.
Anything I should look out for? Like, anything that might be entirely helpful that I know before we run into danger?
He's quiet.
But what about my companions?
He's quiet.
You know, you're just as useful as the other one.
He's still quiet.
Oh, you are one of the worst. One of two, actually. You're the second worst. Fuck's sake. Yeah, she's gonna go to bed, but unlike her natural habitat, she's gonna sleep with her like undergarmenty, like under padding stuff on, just so she can keep most of her skin hidden.
I want everyone to roll a d20.
Straight.
Okay.
Just straight roll a d20.
14.
Okay.
I almost rolled a d10.
13.
10.
Okay.
Get-
Alright, I'm gonna
Two.
do this in order then. Everybody but Arch, headphones off.
Oh. Yay!
Everybody's headphones off? Okay. So you fall asleep and you start to dream. And you dream about Jadar. He's sitting in his house in Talessa with you, and you're having tea. Really gross tea. And he smiles at you, and the owl that you can summon alights on his shoulder, and he says, "So, my boy." Yes, that's his voice. "So, my boy,
Okay.
what? On an adventure, are we?"
Am I like hyper aware of this?
Yeah.
Like aware?
Yes.
Like
You're
lucid
it's
dreaming.
like you're lucid dreaming.
Hassan looks around like, am I dreaming?
Yes, of course.
How are you? Are you using your magic to talk to me right now?
Obviously.
That means you're alive! Hassan
Yes.
like goes and gives him a big bear hug.
He hugs you back.
Where the
Of course
fuck
I'm
are you?
alive.
I'm trying to find your ass.
You'll find me when the time is right.
What the What do you mean when the time is right? There was blood in your house. There were arrows from the fucking Mage Slayer.
I
Wait.
know.
Were you captured by the Mage Slayer?
No. He
Okay.
helped me escape.
What? Excuse me? What the fuck do you mean by that?
Don't trust everything you know that the...
You know, Jadar, you're a real jackass sometimes.
I'm aware.
So the answer is yes, I went on an adventure, but the truth is I was trying to find your dumbass.
Well, you need to be doing something else for me.
Another
It's
job?
time. Yes. It's time for the big job. I've
Ooh,
never told you about this, but I have a plan.
Okay.
And for that plan, I need you to get to Fonane.
You realize you're asking a lot for that, right? I have to cross the border to do that.
What if I tell you this plan is going to bring down the Kayastan government?
Sign me up.
You're going to need to find and protect the princess.
Can you repeat that one more time? I think I had a little bit of owl feathers stuck in my ear.
You're going to need to find and protect Princess Mathilde. You're halfway there already.
Right? You lost me at the princess part.
Remember how I said don't trust everything you know?
Is she on our side?
He gives you a wry smile.
Okay, is she going to know that I am coming? What do I
Yes.
say?
She'll contact you.
You're kidding.
When you get to Charrig, Don't worry. And I promise you, after Fonane, I'll bring you to me.
The sun looks like visibly relieved. That sounds good to me. I saved your really weird ass shirt, by the way.
Oh! Good!
Yeah, you
Good.
kind of left it. There's a little bit. We need to have a chat about that. Never mind.
You realize it's magic, right?
What? I didn't pick up on that.
When have I ever owned when have I ever owned something fancy that wasn't magicked?
You know, I hadn't really thought about it a lot. I mean, I don't question some of the things you do, but like this I'm questioning. You're contacting me in my dreams. I'm in a fucking church, surrounded by enemies. I'm trying to hunt somebody that is apparently on our side.
Yes. All of that is true.
Okay, what is the shirt? Because I'm probably going to need every advantage I can get.
It's armor.
What kind?
I would classify it as scale mail on a technical level.
I can't wear that.
Oh, oops.
That's light. I only can wear light armor. That's medium. If it's a shirt, that would not be scale mail.
Okay, what's the light? What's the one that's light? I thought scale mail was light.
No, light armor is like leather, studded leather. Studded leather is like the highest light armor there is.
Okay, in that case, I'll say it's studded leather.
Ooh. What does it do? Do spikes fly out of it and penetrate my enemies, or...?
No, it's just magic armor that no one can tell is armor. It's
Oh,
useful
so-
for if you're going on, like spy missions or something.
Oh, it's casual. I got it. I see what you did there.
So
All
you
right.
have your mission,
I do.
and I will see you soon.
I will see you soon then. Good to know that you're alive like I thought. You know, the people back in the bar were mourning your ass.
I'm glad they should be. I brought them a lot of business.
Okay, well, best get to it then. Is this dream going to be lasting for a while, or like, can I go
Nope,
back?
it's ending. It's ending right now, and then it just
Okay, bye.
ends. Okay. Hold on. Who was second? Jesus.
Ulrich.
Oh, okay. All right.
Damn it, Casey.
Your earphones off. Neil's are on.
Hooray.
As you fall asleep, you become aware that you are starting to have a lucid dream. You're in Jadar's house,
Oh,
and he's sitting across from you. And he smiles at you and he says, "So, going to kill yourself, are you?"
what are you talking about?
Your conversation with my protege. I'm talking about.
Right, your friend, yeah, I found him.
Yes,
You know, he's in deep shit.
he's not who you're looking for.
Really?
Really?
Well, if they find him, he's in deep shit.
Yes. Watch out for him.
Will do. What is all this?
Oh, this! I'm projecting into your dream. I need you to do something for me.
Alright. Sure.
How would you feel about taking down the Kayestan government? Forever.
How? How so?
I have a plan, but I need you to get to Fonane.
Oh, name. What's gonna come of Kayeste when that happens?
There's a plan for that too, don't worry. That's not your problem. What I need you to do to get to Fonane, you need to find and protect the princess, Mathilde.
Alright. Does she know?
Yes.
Okay.
Sort of. Sort of.
Sort of.
Yes.
Well, I don't know what your plan is to get me out of shit. And I'm pretty close to one of your friends, so if shit goes down...
Yes. Exactly. And once you've gone to Fonane, I will bring you both to me, and I will fix your ring.
Alright. And then I'm gonna disappear.
You can't disappear. I guess you can. You're in lucid. Oh.
I know, that was in character.
Oh, I thought you were saying that, like, Auric just fucking disappears. Okay, yeah. Oh, yes, I would if I were you. Oh, maybe you won't. We'll see.
Well,
We'll see. You might want to continue helping me in my plan. We shall see what happens.
maybe. This is all good for Kavani and all that, right? This is
Oh,
what you're
yes.
trying to-
Very good for Kolvani.
Alright.
Take care of Hassan. Watch out for him. He's like a son to me.
Yeah, he mentioned something like that. Yeah, I wanted to tell him.
Well, I wouldn't worry too much about him wanting to kill you anymore, so.
I
And
gotta
he,
worry about that a lot, you know?
Yes. Yes, I'd be worried. You're going to see your boss quite soon.
Yeah, I'm aware, yeah. You have any idea who they're trying to get me to find then?
Yes, and you'll find him in Fonane.
Fonane. Alright, well. If that's it, then I'm no less concerned than I was before, but I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Have a good one, and I will see you see you soonish, hopefully.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
he ends the dream. And you, headphones off, and Onyx.
Hi.
Hi. All right. So yours is gonna be harder.
Cool.
So you fall asleep, and you begin to lucid dream, and you're back in the Shadowfell. You're back in the library. It's in a dream.
Yeah.
You're in the Shadowfell in the library, and Ari was sitting across from you.
I go over to him and try to pick him up.
He lets you.
I then sit down, stick him on my lap, and begin petting him.
He jumps off your lap, and he runs over to he like starts walking, and he looks back like he wants you to follow him.
That's familiar. I guess I'll follow him.
He leads you deeper into the library, into a room that you would know. It's probably the room you slept in. It's like an office-y kind of area, and sitting down, there is an older male drow.
Who are you? Why are you in this place?
My name is Jada. And
Name... Continue.
I know that you're on a quest with my protege. And I know who opened the Shadowfell.
Who?
Well, that would be telling, and it wouldn't be as fun. I need to entice you into helping me.
What do you need?
I need you to help me with a little quest to overthrow the Kayestan government.
Couple questions.
Yes.
First, why would you want to overthrow them?
I want to replace them. The
With
Kayestan government is not what it should be. Ever since the war started 100 years ago. You know, you've read.
It's completely ruled by the queen, yes. Who's in turn Hieronius.
Hieronius is for honor and valor and justice and all that bullshit, but he is not for constant war.
Who would you replace it with?
Why, the princess.
So, you're not really overthrowing the government, it's just speeding succession along.
Well, sort of. She's going to start. She doesn't know it yet, but she's going to start a new sort of government, and with magic allowed.
I can say I'm definitely a fan of that part.
And I need your help. But first we have to deal with Fonane. So I need you to go to Fonane.
What would I be doing there exactly?
You'll know when you get there.
That is too vague.
When at first I appear, I seem mysterious, but when explained, it's nothing serious.
Fonane is a very big place.
Yes.
Would the location of Fonane be too much to tell?
Why are you the only one who's asking me this?
Because I've read lots of books. I like knowledge.
It wouldn't mean anything to you if I did tell you. But, the capital, basically, I guess. You know, I need you to go to Fonane, and I need you to find and protect the princess.
Okay. Protect her from what?
Why, the Fonans, of course.
Isn't there an arranged marriage going on? Why would they want to kill her?
You can't believe everything you're told. You're a man of knowledge. A very old gentleman of knowledge, I would say. And he smiles at you, Riley. People are going to underestimate you because of your youthful looks.
I give him a knowing look. What are you talking about? I'm only 16.
Ah, yes. The man who opened the Shadowfell is in Fonane, in the capital. You will find him there.
Oh, that's certainly a good reason to go, regardless.
Yes. The only way to stop all of this is to put the princess in charge.
In that case, I think I'll have to take you up on your offer.
Good. Well, it's been nice meeting you, and I hope I get to meet you in person someday.
In person.
And then he ends the dream. And you take your headphones off.
Not the library.
Aw, rip.
Hello.
Hello. You fell asleep, and you start to lucid dream, and you're in the courtyard staring at the statue of Hieronius. And there are loud voices yelling from the sky, and you recognize them as the voices of Pelor. It's Lathander's the other one, right? And Lathander. And it's pain. It's causing you so much pain. They're just yelling at you, and suddenly it stops, and the statue of Hieronius goes like this, and the voices stop. And he leans down to you and he says, You are not in my realm, but I can make them stop for a minute so I can talk to you. I know what they want you to do, and I can give you more clarity.
You can make my father and my uncle stop yelling at me.
Just for a minute, just in a dream.
Okay.
It's a very large statue, and he's kneeling down, like bending over you.
That's fine. I'm probably used to this shit. What do you want?
I want to help you, because to help you is to help me. We're all seeking the same thing.
Including Lathander and Kalimvor?
They're being very vague to you, but they want you to find and protect the princess. And they want you to help restore true rule to Kayeste.
True rule?
We were never supposed to be a place where magic was banned.
Yeah. I get that. So
Follow the princess, and you will learn, and you will be able to save Kayeste.
can I in a dream can I insight this?
Yeah, you're lucid
instinctively-
dreaming, so
I instinctively don't trust this.
okay.
Okay. Nope.
Okay. Yeah, you can't tell.
If everybody's after the same thing, why do you need to shut my father and Lathander out?
Because the gods like to toy with humans and aasmar. And they... I'm trying to help you because I would like the same thing, but I'd like it much more because because the royal family is my lineage and they fucked everybody up.
You're trying to clean your messes.
Yes.
Seems fair. Well,
Paylor and Lathander can play, but I'm serious.
Paylor. I have no allegiance to Paylor. I don't care.
Not Paylor, oh my god. Kellenvor and
Kellenvor?
Lathander. Sorry. Kellenvor and Lathander can play, but I'm serious.
You've probably met my father. I'm pretty sure he's serious too.
He's more playful than you think.
Yeah,
He's very serious about death, but everything else is...
I get it.
His major concern right now is the undead, and Lathander's major concern right now is also the undead. My major concern is not the undead, because the path that you will be taking will end the undead invasion. Don't believe everything you hear.
Then that's their path too. I'm sorry, but if their path,
They
their
want you
concern,
to go. They want you to. Because you are contracted to Lathander and the daughter of Kellenvor, they get to toy with you. I have no connection to you, so I am being straight with you. This is what they want, and they are toying with you to spite each other.
I'm pretty sure you mean this well, but he's still my father, even though he is a bit of a jackass, and Lathander, I owe a lot to him. No offense, I don't know anything to you. I barely know you. And when I shouted out into the darkness for help, he answered. Now,
Yes.
if my path in cleansing out the undead basically pits me with the princess, then yeah, I'm going to protect her. I will do what I have to do. But if not, I thank you for quieting their voices for a moment. And I really hope that our paths align. But you're not my father, and you didn't help me when I needed it. And I am willing to
There's a
help
reason for
so
that.
long as it doesn't cross their paths. You have to
won't,
understand
but-
I owe them, not you.
I understand. You can listen to me, or you don't have to. It's your choice. I just thought I'd help clear things up for you, because they're being assholes.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
I can only hold off their voices for so long since I have no power over you. And you hear the voices are starting to come in again.
I do appreciate it, and I hope that our goals align, but I have to let you know where my loyalty lies. I'm sorry.
Understandable.
Well,
And he stretches back up into statue pose, and the voices crash down on you, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
sure. Nope.
You're gonna be passed on. They're not gonna be able to wake you up.
Okay, I'll take it.
You're gonna be passed out for, say,
It's usually
5
D4.
hours. Yeah, roll a d4.
Oh, that's my roller.
Okay.
Nailed it.
You're gonna be passed out for 1 extra hour, past
That's
everyone
fine.
being awake.
Yeah.
All right. Welcome back.
Hola.
Hi.
Hi. All right, it's the morning, and all of you, except for Aniel, are awake.
I'm gonna gather all my things.
Okay.
Hassan walks out of his room with an owl perched on his shoulder.
Osmond's gonna walk out of his room just kind of not noticing anything, kind of lost in thought.
You got something there on your shoulder, mate.
Yes, I do. I'm actually very happy. It is an old friend of mine.
Oh yeah?
My mentor, a long time ago, introduced me to him. It is a friend of his. I guess he was out searching for my mentor as well and found his way to me instead.
Your mentor?
Yes.
Who's that?
He is an old friend. He passed away, so I understand it. The one that the people in the bar were mentioning.
What was his name? Jedi or something like that?
That was it, yes. I would not recommend mentioning that name around loudly, though.
Okay, I won't do it again. Thank you for the warning.
If anybody asks, it is just a pet bird.
Mm-hmm. Osmond's obviously not paying attention to anything you say anymore. He's thinking about something again.
You're a very strange child.
Yeah. Is it safe to have around? I mean, I like animals and all that, but it's all trained up, right? It's not gonna...
He will follow my orders, yes. He's a trained hunting owl.
Oh, alright, well.
Kind of like how some of the nobles like to have, like hawks or falcons or whatever.
Right.
My mentor preferred the owl.
Nice.
And Hassan just like absently is like petting the bird.
Alright, where's the other one?
It's a good question.
Should we check, or should we just, go about our business?
Yeah, let's go have breakfast. She'll either catch up or... I don't know. I don't feel like dealing with that right now. I'm hungry.
Alright, well, we'll go have breakfast and I guess we'll pack a little bit extra, huh? We'll let that other one sleep in.
I'm
Good
gonna
idea.
go knock on her door.
Or not. I guess we can worry about it now. Alright.
You two can go eat if you would like. I feel like
You've already done it.
Up.
I'm actually going to go check on Sabine first. Probably a good idea to make sure that our charge is actually, not dead.
Good call.
So Hassan's gonna walk off towards Sabine's room.
Okay. So, you walk towards Sabine's room, and there's a guard in front of it, and Sabine is, walking out of the room.
Oh, good morning.
Oh, good morning.
Wanted to check in, make sure that you were obviously still alive,
Yes.
and I wanted to retrieve my dagger that I put in the window frame and the bell and
yes.
everything.
Thank you. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah, standard procedure at this point.
She, opens the door to allow you in.
Walks in, takes the knife, takes the bell. It's not going to question that she's not questioning the bird, and just walks away.
She seems a little tired.
That's okay. I don't mind.
She goes, well... So she walks down to the breakfast nook, and you guys are walking down, and Oslin is knocking on Eniel's door.
Oh my god.
How long have you been waiting for that?
Knock, knock, knocking on Engel's door.
Oh.
Knock, knock, knocking on Engel's door.
So Eniel doesn't answer.
I knock again a little louder. Angel, are you in there?
She doesn't answer.
Stand aside. I'm gonna like force open the door.
It would definitely
Slide
be
in.
locked from the night before.
No, I'm gonna unlock it with tools.
What?
You have thieves' tools?
Nah, don't worry about it.
I'm not there. I don't see this.
Is that a sleight of hand check?
Yes.
Oh, not that great. 10.
Let's say the DC was 10, so yeah, you get in.
Oh, okay. Well,
If it's a basic lock, then yeah, the DC is actually 10.
Okay, good. I figured. I was like, it's not a very fucking like extreme lock, so it can't be a high DC. Yeah. So you get in, and
Also, it
she's conked out on her bed.
I'm naked.
Oh.
I sleep naked.
Oh,
Shrooms. I'm naked.
awkward.
Oh,
She's naked.
Kid, wait outside. I'll check on her.
Okay.
I'm gonna like kind of respectively like do the thing where I'm kind of like looking away, kind of got her hands in it, and I'm gonna poke her shoulder with my other hand.
She's still unconscious.
Shit. Can I do a medicine check?
Yeah, sure.
Not
But
great.
if you're not looking at her very much, I'm sure that's going to provide some sort of advantage.
Well, I'm gonna look now.
You don't want to like put a like blanket over her or something.
Yeah, I'll put a blanket. That's a good call. Yeah, I'll do that. I didn't think about the dumb thing I could have done. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey kid,
Yeah?
you want to bring me a glass of water or something?
Yeah, sure. As I turn to leave, I want to cast message at Ingyo
Okay.
and just go, morning.
She doesn't.
She just hears it telepathically, so if that mattered, then it's fine. But I'm gonna go get a glass of water now.
How long would you guys say you? Let's say it's been like 30 minutes since you woke up. No, let's say it's like 40 minutes.
All right.
Anyway, so you're doing. What are you doing with the water?
Giving it to the elf who asked for it.
Okay. And Ulrich, what are you doing with the water?
I'm going to pour it on her face.
Roll for drowning.
Nope.
All right. Shit.
I feel like something's wrong. Most people would wake up for that.
Yeah, something. I don't know. She didn't seem. I don't know. I couldn't tell if anything was wrong, but I could try to heal her up and see if that works.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds. And
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna use it off of my pen though. I'm not gonna use it as a spell.
All right. Let's say it. Yeah. All right. Fine. It works. You wake her up.
Yeah.
And you wake up like from being like blacked out from what happened, and you're just like you like start up in bed and your face is wet and there's a sheet over you. And
No, I've sat up. That sheet's
you
not
sat
staying there,
up, that
dude.
sheet is gone. You are like chest down. That sheet's still covering like your lower regions, but you're chest down naked, and there are two gentlemen in your room.
Sorry.
Oh, good, you're awake.
Holy
yeah,
crap.
You had kind of a bad night, eh?
Yeah, you can say that.
It took a good heal to get you up. I don't know what's wrong. You all
Currently
right?
what's wrong is I'm naked and you guys are in here. Could you
Well,
could you give me like just like 10 minutes to put my armor back on. Just
Yeah. I'll
Like-
turn around and like start walking out, and I'll be like, "Well, my concern is that you were dead. So, I mean,
I'm
was-
not dead. I'll explain. Just wait there. Just let me could you
no
close the
problem.
door?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Door.
And then she takes the prerequisite 10 minutes to put my armor on. Like everything, like mask, the whole thing. Actually, yeah, she puts everything except the mask on when she comes out because she's naked. You've seen everything, so yeah. Are you guys waiting for her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Casey.
Mm-hmm.
Preemptively, I'm gonna say Hassan, before leaving his room and going downstairs and everything, changed out of his regular leather armor, packed that away, and put on
A fancy shirt.
the fancy shirt. Yeah,
It's
the
like-
dress shirt.
I had to send you what it looks like because it's like a dress shirt, but it's like one of those like it's not. It's like a kind of like a lounge shirt with like one of the open V-necks.
So what you're saying is Hassan looking sexy.
Yeah, it's like one of those billowy V-neck sexy shirts.
Yes.
And
Canon.
it's like a sapphire blue.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh my god.
That'll go
It's-
with my eyes, my not illusory eyes.
It's so sexy. You look in mad suave. If you're wearing like some tight like black pants with that, you'd look like a fucking romance novel cover hero.
Ah.
If he
I
does
would've
that, he's got to
com-
have the shirt open a bit, and there's always got to be wind in his face.
I would have commented on that upon seeing it, but I will just do that later,
Okay.
non-preemptively.
Yeah, you attracted to Hassan now with that sexy shirt?
Nah, no one's even made any rolls, mate.
Alright, well, we'll roll later, okay?
Okay, so you're all Aniel, you come out of the room.
Mhm.
Hassan's not there. I'm assuming you went down after talking to Sabine, you went down to the
Yep. Breakfast.
the rest of you, the three rest of you are standing outside Aniel's room. Are you gonna just head down to breakfast or
Nope, I wanted to talk to them, but then we got interrupted.
Okay.
So I've told you before that my god guides me.
Right? Yeah, we're in
Um,
a church and all that, so.
Yeah, but my god's Canvor. By the way, I haven't got my mask on because yeah, you've seen everything. My god's not Heronius, and he spoke to me. And we had a conversation, and it didn't go well. That's kind of why I was passed out back there.
Oh, all right. Well,
Oh, you had a weird dream too?
Yeah. You had a weird dream? What happened?
It was nothing as spectacular as talking to a god.
It could all mean something.
I just had someone ask me to go do something off in Fonane. I don't really know what I'm gonna do about this.
what are you gonna do in Fonane?
Maybe in the middle of the Church of Hieronius is not the best place to talk about this.
Yeah, you're right. All right.
What about you? Did you have a good night?
Yeah. Yeah, nothing. Yeah. Yeah, I got a question. Why you-
Sure.
Why the mask?
Um,
I mean, I expected, something hideous under there, but, not the case.
she's actually like ridiculously beautiful.
So, would you describe her as super hot?
yeah.
If you like
scale-
demons.
On a
That's just-
scale from
that's-
1 to 10.
On a scale of 1 to 10, she goes all the way to 11.
Yeah.
Like, maybe a book I've read or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Picture similar to those.
Yeah.
she
Yeah,
nails those out of the wall.
I would describe her as super hot.
Okay.
Um,
I'm staring at your face.
that's fine. Well,
Puberty.
first of all, and I point at the boy, and second of all, it's my. I don't know what you know exactly about religious magic, but we need to have a focus, a way to channel our energies coming from, well, Canvor. This is how I do it, and also it goes with our ethos is that you shouldn't know the face of death before you face it. You should never know the moment of your death until the moment, in case you try to avoid it, become undead or a lich. So that's why I have the mask. I should be wearing this all the time. You should never see my face.
Face of death. That's like what are you saying?
Well, you shouldn't know your moment of death. You should never know who it is that may kill you or give you, help you on to the next life, in the next place.
So you wear the mask because you kill people.
I wear their mask because it's... Every cleric or paladin of Kelemvor should be wearing one. Just in case.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Alright. Just a symbolic thing, right?
Yeah, but for me it helps me to focus the magic that Kelemvor has blessed me with.
Oh.
And so people
Alright.
can't see your face.
Yeah, both. Sometimes it gets awkward, people staring at you. And she looks pointedly at, at Oswin.
Well, if you need, we're gonna go catch up with this song. You can take all the time you need.
That's fine. Oswin, can you give us a moment?
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say. I'll just kind of wander off. As I walk off, I want to cast message again.
Okay. What the fuck?
And you just randomly hear the word. Here, I'll type it.
Where are you typing it to? I'm confused.
There. And as I walk off.
You have to send me what it is too.
It's alright.
Okay.
No. He doesn't. He absolutely doesn't. I answer back.
Okay.
I'll send you the message back in type in a minute.
Okay. Here, JC.
I take you aside one moment, just make sure that nobody is actually looking up and down, and part of my mythos is that I don't like lying.
Okay.
So I don't like lying, but I am hiding something, and I know that you are too. But I'm not gonna give you up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Meow.
Alright, back in the room.
Go back in the room. I leave the door. Actually, no, I'll have to close the door and I'll lock it behind us.
Alright, what's going on?
You saw me, and I just pointed at the bed, like the whole of, everything, right?
Right. Yeah, sorry about that, I guess. But I thought that,
That's fine. I should have been more careful. Not the whole vision thing, but, I thought I was safe.
Understandable. So?
I have abilities that
I've noticed.
that don't come from Kelemvor, and they allow me to see some things. Like, I can see through you.
Amazing. Yeah, okay. Great. So what? Yeah, I'm kind of behind enemy lines. This might not be the greatest place for this conversation.
I'm well aware. But if it comes down to it, you don't need to hide that from me. I will protect you because I'm hiding something too. Like what you saw in my back, please don't.
Oh.
That's
right, yeah.
That's not cleric magic. That's different magic.
Right, so is mine. So
I just thought you know that I know. Don't need to hide it, and I didn't think it might take you too long to figure out what that might mean.
okay. Thank you. First of all.
You're welcome.
it's dangerous here for me, so try to keep it quiet. Thanks.
You're welcome. Just I won't tell if you won't.
Of course, yeah. I got no one to tell, anyways.
Okay. I have questions. I have so many questions, but that's gonna have to wait. We should get moving.
All right.
All right.
We'll do. Yeah, let's go catch up.
I'd like try and open the door, forget I've locked it, and then unlock it and then go out. I'll put my mask back on as well.
There's a guard like walking past, and he just like double takes when you both walk out of a locked room together, and then he like gives you like a nice look, and then he walks on.
Funny.
Yeah, that happens a lot. Awkward.
No, not you for being hot. You for that he thinks you guys just slept together.
Yeah, we get that a lot. It's awkward.
And you guys lie down into the breakfast room, and Hassan and his owl and Oslin are all eating breakfast.
The owl is eating breakfast?
Oh yeah,
Cool.
probably right. I'm sure you're
Yeah,
feeding
Hassan's
him.
probably feeding him little bits
You
and pieces.
It's waffle day.
You got a thing on your shoulder.
Yes, it is a friend of mine.
Um,
I've been waiting for him to come back.
When'd you get an owl?
You were standing there. Are you awake? Hello? Are you awake? Are you still talking?
Yes, you have an owl right there.
And yes, I had the owl back when we were talking.
You did?
Are you brain dead?
I was distracted. Don't worry about it.
Oh. Yes, there's an owl. It is a friend.
What's its name?
His name is Gaji.
Gaji. It's a cool name.
Thank you. It is a great horned owl, if you must know.
I think I've read about them before. Continue eating.
how many words can we have in a message? Is it 25?
I think that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Are you doing message or sending?
Message.
Message. Sending's
Message might.
No, message is both ways. It's 25 words both ways. But sending is, I think, a similar amount, but you can do it over bigger distances and you don't have to see each other. And I think it's
Other way around.
5.
Message is the cantrip, sending is the spell.
Yeah, like sending is the one that you can do over big distances and you don't have to see each other. You just need to know each
Message does not have a word limit. It just has a very small range.
Okay. Cool.
Anyway, so y'all eat your waffles, and do your secret messagey things, and forget that you asked Hassan about his owl, and get uncomfortable because people are asking questions that they shouldn't be in a church, and then Sabine comes up to you and she's like, "Oh, I've got the card, so we can go straight to Charrig when you're ready."
That sounds like a good idea. Best be setting off then.
Yes.
Business to do and what have you.
Yeah. The quicker we can get you there, the better.
Yes. And she kind of gestures for you guys to come with her.
Hassan grabs one more waffle for the road. Breaks off like a quarter of it, is giving like little pieces to Gaji as he's walking.
Okay. There is a nice cart outside with a horse and buggy with horses to drive it, and there's even a dude to like drive it for you. And y'all get to sit in the back, and it takes you a better part of the day, but you get to Charrig.
Shit, that was fast.
Well, yeah, they're not super far from each other. Actually, they might be a little farther than I'm thinking. Hold on.
I mean, it took us 2 days from Telessa to church, so...
We were also walking.
You were
That's true,
walking,
we
and
were
this
walking.
is And this is horses, so it's faster.
And I don't imagine Sabine's all that great at walking.
Yeah. She's not used to it. She's fancy and upper class and shit.
She dainty.
Yeah, so the party moves to Charrig, and you get there and
Bringing
it's
the party to you.
Do you guys see my party icon I made for you guys?
Yes.
Just so I know where you are. Anyway, so the party goes to Charrig. I'll put you in the middle of it here, even though you're actually... It's a nightfall, and you get to the gates. And, you... the driver lets you off at the gates to walk into the city.
Right. Sabine, where are we headed?
Towards the palace?
We get to go into the palace?
Well, yes, I am. I am a handmaiden, after all.
It would be an honor then. Shall we?
Mm-hmm.
And Hassan's gonna offer her his arm.
She takes it.
He's laying on the charm.
I'm just gonna give him like a proper side-on glance, like, what the hell are you doing?
She takes your arm, and you step into the city through the gates, and all of the sudden, all of your rings start malfunctioning.
What? What do
Your
you mean?
illusions are blinking on and off.
I'm gonna make a roll to dive into like an alleyway or something.
I just stand there.
I pull my hood further over my head. In fact, I don't move.
Oswin's-
I don't change at all.
You guys notice that Oswin blinks between Oswin and Oswin. He looks exactly the same without his illusion.
Yeah, I have my big hood on, so that hides the bits I need to hide. So yeah.
And immediately a group of guards descends upon you and yells, "Are you monsters trying to kidnap the princess?"
Hey,
What are you talking about?
back away.
And they grab Sabine and they're like, "My lady, your majesty, don't worry, we'll save you." And they immediately arrest you.
Wait, you're the princess?
Yes.
Could
Sorry.
you tell them to not arrest us, please?
Yes, don't arrest them. They're my bodyguards. I'm sorry, my lady, but they have illegal magic in the city of Charrig, and you know what that has to... No, first of all, I did not know they had illegal magic. Second of all, I don't care. They're my bodyguards. I hired them, and we're paying them. You'll have to take it up with the queen.
I go to stand in front of the other two.
A guard comes and clasps your hands behind your back and
I
puts
definitely will not be allowing that shit.
anti-magic cuffs on you.
They're not allowed that shit, like, at all. No.
You guys, don't resist them. Just, I promise I'll get you out of jail.
I'm sorry, but no. If we have to wait outside, we will. You
No.
cannot just put us in jail for being who we are.
I think it's a bit more serious than that.
Why?
You know
What
the
have you
penalty
done?
for having illegal magic items, don't you?
Yeah, hand, toe, whatever. But look at them.
First offense is jail.
Oh, well, sure, but later, perhaps, something more important going on, like undead, gods demanding we protect these people, princess asking you not to. Perhaps you should just take us straight to the queen and we'll plead her case with her.
They kind of look at each other and they're like, "Fine." And you get marched through the streets.
By the way, if
Do we have
I
the
will
handcuffs on?
still refuse to put the handcuffs on. I will not let them do
Yeah,
that.
that's
If
not
they can't get them on you, they won't. The
okay.
princess is looks really worried.
So, are they just flickering, or are they just off
Yeah.
now?
You guys are still flickering between your illusion and your real form.
I'm gonna take my cloak off. I'm gonna chuck it at Ulrich. Like my enormous ass, huge ass black one, which will cover your entire head and almost your entire body.
And now you guys can all see that Hassan is actually a tiefling.
I just look over and nod, and look back.
And so they bring you to the palace. And
Wait, so can I tell that Neil's a tabaxi?
yeah.
Yes! You're a cat! don't say it super loud, but you can tell I'm super excited.
Do you not just cast it in message like, "Holy shit, you're a cat"?
Can I do a roll to put my my little dagger somewhere not on my bow? I take it off of my bow and put it
Yeah,
in
sleight of
somewhere.
hand.
Yeah, 13.
I'll give it to you.
Okay, I'm under a cloak also. If that makes
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. I want that to
And
not be attached to the
Sabine,
bow.
who you now know is actually the Princess Mathilde, like kind of falls back to you guys and she goes, "I'm so sorry. I didn't know that you guys were all wearing illusory rings, or I wouldn't."
Well, I mean, we don't exactly go. That's the point of the.
That's
Alright,
not
never
exactly
mind.
something you discuss openly.
There's an anti-magic shield over the city.
How the fuck are we supposed to know that?
I don't know.
And why the fuck wouldn't I know that?
I mean, that's a good
You've
question.
never lived in Charrig.
It doesn't matter.
Neil,
Like, I can understand those two not understanding. I don't understand why she wouldn't know there would be an anti-magic field there.
Neil, Ulrich, you would know that there usually isn't.
Okay.
Princess, I really hope you know what you're doing.
I do too.
I silently curse the two voices in my head. Like, seriously, fuck you. I do this individually, one at a time.
Now, when you say that it's an anti-magic field,
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean
did
spells don't-
Gaji poof? Is he gone?
Yeah, Gaji poofed.
No, my burb.
He went back to his dimension.
No burb.
No spell. It's specifically against magic items.
Oh, then Gaji's still there.
Oh, okay. In
Oh,
that
that
case,
would be
yes.
there, yeah.
Yes, magic items specifically.
Oh,
And
wait,
it
what happens to my
weakens
shirt?
spells as well. Yeah, oh yeah, your shirt is useless.
No, it's not. I look sexy as fuck.
Fair.
That's all it does.
It looks even sexier on your tiefling form somehow.
This would have been a real good time for you to maybe have armor, mate.
You know, this is armor. But thanks to these fucks, now I just look good.
Hmm.
So, after the long walk, and people in the city are seeing you, and they're freaking the fuck out because there's, to them, a demon.
Thanks. Hail Satan.
Hail Satan. You're the only one that can see clearly because, from afar you can't really tell. But you don't have your cloak on, your hood on anymore, right, Enyel?
Nope.
So if you guys look at Enyel, you can now see that there are two red feathers embedded into her head. That were what at once appeared to be red streaks are actually red feathers embedded into her head that go all the way through her hair.
I wait for all the people.
You just look like you. You're just like they're like confused about why there's like a 16-year-old boy walking with all these weirdos.
So while we're walking, so what are you? Yep.
That's rude. She says with a chuckle.
Oh yes, so rude.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Yeah, you're forgiven, my son.
I swear to God.
I'm I have celestial blood.
Yeah, that secret didn't last long. I didn't have to keep it for too much.
No, you didn't. I still want to know what you're
so
hiding.
So you're, according to the common folk, you're the opposite of me.
Apparently. I mean, you're a demon. We shouldn't be talking at all, but
Excuse me.
what?
That is massive
said-
common misconception. I thought you might be a little bit more educated. I guess
yeah,
not.
But I'm also not an angel, so and if I tell people I'm celestial blood, they assume I'm about to sprout wings and start flying around. I'm not actually an
Okay.
angel.
Can you sprout their wings? Because if you can, that would be really useful right now.
I give him a blank stare behind my mask. He's like, I don't know.
At least it's real nice that all your stereotypes are slightly positive.
Yeah.
Oh yes, very positive. Yes, I love being called a demon.
Not you.
I mean, if it makes you feel better, there's a group of people who find tieflings to be extremely hot. It said so in a book I read.
Well, I like your horns.
This is a really awkward conversation to be having in the middle of the capital of this fucking country
Do you know
that
what?
hates our people.
Well, do you have a better plan?
I mean, people are gonna walk around making assumptions. Let's just not hide or lie from each other.
How far away are the guards from us?
They're like right by you,
I don't.
and there are a
these
lot
guys.
of them.
Nope.
And you're
nope,
also almost at the palace.
no plans here. None that
Yeah.
involve anything good coming of it.
You get to the palace and you walk in.
I wonder what magic
And-
item I have.
What?
I wonder what magic item I have.
Would I have seen that it's in his bag?
No, you put it on it.
Ah, I'm wearing it.
Yeah,
I'm still saying I wonder what magic item I have.
like in character.
Yeah.
Well, was he blinking?
A
Like,
little bit, but it's like really hard to tell because he just looks like him.
that's weird.
Yeah. See, I looked at him and saw. Well, I saw you through it, and I don't know what you're hiding, but you're definitely hiding something.
Most of the time, there's reasons for that kind of thing. Everyone should probably just be quiet, right? In front of the in front of the queen.
Well, you two are going to be in trouble. I'm going to be in
Yeah.
trouble. You're probably
Yeah.
going to skate through if you keep your mouth shut.
Probably everyone should, if we got any chance of
Uh,
escaping.
this,
Right.
this could
Princess-
be awkward.
Please, I assume we should just be quiet and let you do the talking, right?
Yes, yes. And they lead you into a room and you wait for a bit and then the queen walks in. And the queen, like, picture Charlize Theron, or is it Charlize Theron? Yeah, Charlize Theron in like that Snow White movie she was in. I'll send you a picture.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
Hold on.
Didn't you correct yourself last time on the fact that it wasn't Charlize Theron?
No, it is Charlize Theron. I think I thought it was Uma Thurman.
Oh, okay.
Or I thought Charlize Theron was Kate Blanchett, but it was actually Charlize Theron. Hold on, I'm sending it to the group, the group chat. Hold on. Oh man, it won't let me paste pictures. That sucks. Okay, hold on.
Show it in the Discord if you're having problems.
I'm just gonna send a link to the picture. There we go. That, but like in her like 40s, 50s, so she's like a little older, you know.
Hassan would hit that.
Yeah, I'll tap that.
She's hot.
Hassan
So-
pulls the V-neck a little bit lower.
Oh my god.
Stop that.
And she walks in
I
and she
agree.
goes
It's
and she
crass.
looks at Ulrich and Enyel and she looks really surprised.
I want to bow.
And she nods. She's like, "So, you've come into my city with the illusory rings."
I'm gonna take my mask off. There's no point hiding here.
Princess.
I thought that was you, Enyel.
I just smile and nod at her.
Well, that's a surprise.
What the fuck is going on here, guys? I don't understand anything.
And Ulrich, you're back early.
Oh, what?
Only slightly.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Guys, what the fuck is going on? I don't understand.
But who are these two? And Matilda steps up and she's like, "Mother, these are my bodyguards. You cannot arrest them. You hired outsiders. Well, my bodyguards were slaughtered by the undead at Telessa. Yes, we did hear about Telessa. Unfortunate." And she stares at you guys. Interesting. All your rings. And she walks up to you all and she grabs Hassan's hand and looks at his ring. Jadaz make.
Who? I like to imagine that Gaji mimics and also goes, who?
When any of us say who, he just echoes it, right?
He's a problem I've been having. A problem that was taken care of, I assume. And she looks at Ulrich.
Yeah, I do the same.
Hassan also looks at Ulrich.
Why are they all looking at you?
I don't know. I can only assume.
Your Majesty, rather than just us working with guesswork, what's going on?
Why, you're being detained for illegal activity, of course.
I smile at her, and I say, well, there are certain people that made sure I got this ring, and she looks really intently at her, that
Yes,
maybe
your
I
mother.
shouldn't mention.
Your mother.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Lovely woman. Have you met her new family?
I haven't met her son, no.
Well, you're in town. You should visit them. If you can. And she smiles, like, very meanly.
I just smile back. I have no concerns.
She is my best friend, but she did make a grave mistake.
I'm proof of that.
Yes,
I don't doubt
obviously.
it.
You, small child, why did you bring this small child? There's nothing wrong with him. He's wearing a illusory ring, ma'am. Why?
Oh, this thing, I take it off.
Why are you wearing it?
My mom gave it to me a long time ago. I don't know. I didn't know it was special.
You're young, and you are not. You are human, quite frankly, and so
He
You
might
have-
be the only human in this room.
you may go free. The rest of you are going to jail. Mother. Please, Mother. Listen, they saved me. I want them to take me to Fonane for my wedding. I want them to be my gods. We were talking about having an elite group of gods so that I could travel. We were talking about pulling having someone pretend to travel as me in like glamour and then me traveling quietly with a small group of gods. I want them. Are you sure?
In our defense, we did a pretty good fucking job getting here, I would say.
I'm real good at protecting too.
Are you?
She's not
Well, I
dead.
did it all the way here. We're not dead. It seems the only ones that made it out of Talessa are the ones who were smart enough to be hiding.
We did fight undead and live and made it here.
It's pretty useful to have people who are able to, I don't know, fight the undead slightly better than your average guard.
To be fair, the guards in Talessa are fucking garbage too.
No, they're pretty bad. Also, I'll be quiet.
She's
Sorry,
like staring
sorry.
at you guys right now.
Sorry.
You really want this? Yes, Mother. This is what I want. Fine. I will allow it. And as long as they work for you, they will be given lenience for their discretions.
Like I don't need to wear the ring outside of the
No.
town? Oh,
You need to wear the ring outside of
gotta.
the town.
You gotta
Yeah.
wear it, mate.
You
okay.
have to.
You will be in my daughter's employ, and then I suppose you're free to escape to Fonane after the wedding. If you come back here, I can't make any promises.
Right. So about that
Except for you,
150 gold?
Ulrich.
Figured as much.
What about
Yes,
me? Can I come
demon.
back?
Yes, you're human, you may.
Okay.
Yes, demon, what did you want?
Hey.
Hmm?
It's not a demon.
Did you say you were saying something?
Well, yes, not the demon. Thanks. Two, the 150 gold.
The what?
Well, I mean, this is the first job is complete. I'd like my 150 gold I was promised.
Ulrich
How
is
about-
actually laughing.
How about instead of money, I give you your life? How's that?
How about meeting halfway and 75 gold in my life?
I'm gonna elbow him.
If you want to keep up the pretense, you know, maybe some gold wouldn't be a problem. I kind of like look up and around like, I don't want to be joining in, but this is too funny.
Eniel,
Yeah.
you of all people should know that I'm not to be messed with.
She shrugs. Death comes to us all. It doesn't bother me.
I mean, to be fair, the princess gave her words. I mean, granted, I didn't know she was the princess, but she did say she would pay us. So, I mean...
Well, then you settle that with the princess.
Okay, princess,
not
you owe me
me.
some money.
Hassan, now is not the time.
Sorry. I get really awkward in stressful situations.
Well, you need to work
Your
on that.
gods are ridiculous.
Listen, I may be
Ins-
ridiculous, but I'm also efficient.
Shut up.
In Celestial, I'm gonna say, have you spoken to Hieronymus in a while?
And she is celestial. She says, "What I do with my ancestor is none of your business, child."
I'm just gonna smile back at her. It's like, that's fair, but maybe you ought to check in with him. He's got something he needs to say to you. Just
Why
heads
would he
up.
speak to you?
My father and he have an understanding.
I doubt that.
Check it out. And I'll switch back to common after that.
I try really hard the whole time not to say anything.
So she looks around and she goes, "I suppose I'll have to find quarters for you until the retinue is ready, and I'll have to give me your rings."
I'm gonna hand her my ring.
Sure, I don't use it.
No?
I will give it back. Give me your ring. I'm going to fix it so that it will work in the city.
Can I insight that?
Yeah.
I was about to say, I don't trust this either.
Oh, I rolled a 4.
Yeah, I don't trust this either.
Very
fuck that bitch.
insightful.
Are you gonna roll an insight or?
Oh yeah, my character sheet's being an asshole. God damn it, come on.
She's telling the truth.
I look over at her son like, I think she's telling the truth. And then I sit on the floor, I take off my boot, I take off my toe ring and put my boot back on.
Hassan looks and is like, oh, that's pretty smart. I'm gonna have to do that shit. That's good. That's a good idea.
I like point to my eyes and point back and it's like, I know. Rings are obvious. And then I stand back up. And
She held her hand out for Hassan's ring.
Hassan hesitates and then pulls it off and hands it to her.
Thank you.
If
And
you lose
she-
that ring,
She looks at you like, don't look, like, I'm not an idiot. I am in charge of a country after all. You cough and she like glares at you. Got something to say about that?
no, I had a bit of demon phlegm stuck in my throat.
I can cure that if you need to. I mean, let me.
Yeah, if you could take a look at it later,
Yeah,
that would
yeah,
be...
no worries.
You guys are no longer flickering. You are completely your real forms.
Hassan has his tail like start flicking out behind him, like, it's been a while since I had to stretch.
I also like your tail.
Thank you. It's not often I get to actually have it about. I usually have to have it wrapped around my waist.
Ah, is this why you didn't like it when I kept touching you to like guide you?
How did you know?
Ah.
she walks over to the corner and some guards come up to her with some stuff, and she after a few minutes she walks back and she holds out your her hand with your rings, and you all instinctively know which one is yours.
Aw, I was hoping just that everyone put on random ones.
That would have been real great.
No, you all instinctively know which one is yours.
Ulrich, can I try yours on? I want to see what happens.
Yeah, go for it, mate.
I put on Ulrich's ring.
You look like Ulrich. Like his elf
mate.
form.
It is me, Ulrich. Let us go. We're doing things.
I
No.
think you need to not do that.
No?
You don't want
Okay.
that, mate. You don't want that.
No.
Okay. Oh wait, I
It's
put on my ring and his ring.
what breaks?
They both break
you
in
look
one before.
you look just like yourself, like your tiefling
Tiefling?
self.
Oh shit. Oh,
Oh.
good to know for experimenting in the future. Okay, here's your ring, Ulrich, and I just keep mine on.
Appreciate it.
I put mine back on my foot.
Oh yeah, I'm actually gonna put mine on one of my toes as well because that's fucking genius.
Okay.
I'll put mine back on.
I just
Nothing happens.
I was gonna say I put mine elsewhere, but I feel like that's a little inappropriate. Listen, nobody ever. Gonna buy my ring.
I honestly did consider something similar, but then I thought, well,
Any reason for the barrier?
Yes.
Private matters, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Fair enough.
is it dangerous to your daughter?
Not with the barrier up.
Is it the undead?
Is it what?
The undead?
It's none of your concern.
Is it the
what
dragons?
is. It's none of your concern, is what it is.
Okay, it's
Capital
your
is
daughter.
my capital.
If you don't want to
My
protect your
daughter-
daughter to the fullest extent, I guess that's your prerogative. We'll make do. We're a resourceful bunch.
I like how we're being complete and total assholes to the queen of the
Yeah.
fucking.
And by we, you mean you
Yeah.
people. I'm not associated with
Okay,
them.
3 of the 4.
No, 2 of the
No.
4.
Okay,
So
two-
Ulrich's not.
It's
It's just you and me, dude.
Ulrich-
Literally,
Ulrich
the
hasn't
angel
done
and the
shit.
demon
I'm
in this group
not
are
gonna
being
do
an asshole
myself.
to the queen. That's when you know something is wrong, is when the angel and the demon are being an asshole to a single person.
Ulrich.
I take offense at being called a demon.
No, I'm not an angel either. so-
Ulrich.
Yes, right,
I
yeah.
need to see you.
Of course, right.
The rest of you. Gods, find them rooms. No, I guess nice rooms near the princess. And she walks off with Ulrich, and the rest of you are to be shown to your room. So let's do Ulrich's first. Do you want them to have headphones off for this or no?
I don't know. I don't know what you got, so it's...
All right, headphones off, everybody. But you know, I think they can guess.
Oh, they've got it. I mean...
Ulrich, why have you returned? And have you information on the gentleman I sent you after?
Jadah's taken care of. The
No,
other
not
one?
Jadar.
No, I know. That's what I was getting to. The other one I heard was going north. And coincidentally, I was too. Thought I'd run into him. But nothing yet. You know, all the information I've got's been pretty vague. Can't be a coincidence, though, that he's traveling north.
No. It can't be.
Well, I mean, everything's kind of north of Tulessa, but I thought I'd run into him.
Hmm.
If you got any more information, I'll take it, but...
I know that he was in the religious quarter down in Tulessa, supposedly. That's the best information I have. You're my best spy, you know, so...
Well, I'm working with limited information and quite a big distraction here, trying to keep, you know, yours safe.
Yes. Interesting that.
Well, you know, wouldn't want you to get too angry if I let her die.
Hmm.
The money
Oh,
was just a
Rick.
bonus.
There's not going to be any money for you. Don't forget what you did. I own your life.
I remember quite well, actually, yeah.
You're
Still
not,
trying
you're
to do
going
my job.
You're going to forfeit all the money that my daughter offered you. If she tries to give it to you, you're going to tell her that you will not take it.
All right.
Good. Do you still have enough money from your last mission?
I've got enough here to live in cities for a while, and
Well,
you
you
know, if that
probably-
falls, I can live in the woods just like I normally do.
You probably won't be. You will be heading to Fonane, to the capital, to bring my daughter to meet her fiance. I don't trust the Fonans. Be extra
Noted.
careful.
All right, will do. I don't really like them either. They're not Kavani.
Mm. No. No, they're not. But they do like to use your stinking people, don't they?
I wouldn't know. All my life has been here in Caius Day, listening to what you've been telling me about Kavani. I
Of
don't know
course
too
it
much about
has.
Fonane.
Of course it has.
I'm always careful, though. You know me.
Mm. You are dismissed.
Appreciate it. Thanks
You
for
will be
your
staying in the
leniency.
palace with your
And
friends, I suppose.
it'll probably get something like that, yeah.
Mm. Go.
Good day.
Good day, Ulrich.
He gives like the half bow
Mhm.
and leaves.
Told you didn't have to worry about it. Ugh.
Hey, what's going
Hey.
on?
Is Onyx
fucking
back?
queen, am I
Onyx, you
right?
back?
I'm here.
Okay. Belanda's not, though.
There
There
she
she is. Hi.
Hello.
You're just in time.
Sweet.
All right, so you guys are being shown to your rooms, and Ulrich joins you. They're very nice plush rooms. They put you in the servants' quarter underneath the princess's rooms, but they're pretty nice servants' quarters.
Are we all given individual rooms?
Yeah, but they're all like connected. It's like a dorm kind of thing.
Oh, right.
Dorm party.
So, like, literally a dorm, or kind of like is like.
Are we in one
Fuck it,
room?
give us a
or-
dorm.
Give me a
room.
floor. Give me a
us- give
floor
us
Fuck
plan.
it,
Dorm
I'm gonna give
room.
you guys two bunk beds in one room.
All right.
What time is it?
It's late. You guys got in around like the end of the day, so it is very late right now.
Are there guards in the room? Like, are they like standing outside the door? Like, what is the situation?
There are a couple guards, but they're outside the servants' quarters. They're not outside your room specifically.
Windows?
No,
No windows.
no
Shit.
windows.
So
We have like a little common area.
Yeah.
The son sits down, like just full on plops down on the couch. Is like, what the fuck just happened?
um
Well, you're a tiefling. He's at the backseat, and she's an aasmar.
Okay, I knew two of those. I didn't know the other ones. Still not sure why you were wearing a fucking illusion ring.
I didn't know it was an illusion ring. My mom gave it to me.
so what's different about you?
What do you mean?
You said maybe another time. You pretty much know most things. And I think you suspect something else. Because, yeah. I think you know what I said. So, what about you is different? It would be extremely odd for a tabaxi, an aasmar, and a tiefling to be at a group with a 16-year-old boy. I don't think you're like me.
What, you don't think I'm just a normal 16-year-old human boy?
You might be, but you're probably hiding something.
Hassan takes his ring off as he's laying there, and his tail just flails near and goes, I think I know what you are.
Oh?
Yeah, I think you're full of shit.
I have to agree. I'm gonna take my boot off and take my ring off as well, and just like, actually just like unweave the feathers from my hair so they're kind of a little bit freer. Smells good.
My eyes turn completely black and I wink at Ingyo. And then they go back to as they were.
Do I recognize anything of this? I have a suspicion as well.
No. What he is not very common, so.
I turn my head and I'm gonna...
I will tell you what you want to know, but preferably away from...
I want to know too.
Preferably away from anywhere.
So when we leave the city?
Well, maybe, unless you can think of a way to make sure that we're not being spied upon.
I have ways of making sure. Well, good.
Then do that.
It is kind of my job. I wasn't lying about that.
Well, go ahead then.
Well, I can't do it right now. Like, we're in the middle of the fucking enemy right now. It's not exactly the same thing.
Then what I said goes. I will tell you later when I believe it's safe.
Right, when we're on the road. It's fine.
Depends on what the princess is doing at the time, but yes.
I would not be as worried about the princess.
I am.
Yes, I'm worried for her safety in particular.
No, I agree with that.
I have a little bit of warning that some of the Phonanes might want her dead.
Where do you get that information?
Hassan is also looking at Oswin with a raised eyebrow.
I remember this morning when I mentioned, well, Hassan, you wouldn't remember, but when I mentioned that I had my strange dream,
Yeah.
well, I was told that I should go to Fonane and protect the princess. This is before we knew that Sabine or whatever was the princess. Guess she's not really Sabine. And that would be a very good thing to do because people were going to try to kill her there.
Who told you this?
Jadar.
Yes.
A fucking son of a bitch.
Also, he's not dead.
Yeah, I fucking know that.
Y'all should be quiet.
Right. Probably a good idea.
All right, don't say that name.
Alright, we'll call him Steve. Nailed it. So,
Gotcha. Yeah, sure, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Steve contacted me in my dream. He seemed to know a lot about my past.
Did he?
Which is strange, because I can't think of anybody who knows about my past.
Steve is a peculiar one.
Unless Steve is secretly a cat.
No. No. I can tell you that much.
what about you? It appeared we all had weird dreams last night, Ulrich.
Yeah, I saw Steve too.
I didn't see Steve, but I had the same message.
Well, it
Well,
appears that
similar.
we've lucked out, and we're going there anyways. With little to no trouble. The queen was in a good mood, and she had the princess to help us out. Otherwise, that wouldn't have gone so well.
No, I get that feeling.
Not for you three.
No. We've been pretty screwed. I mean, she can hardly talk, but...
I'm still fighting the urge to try to just run the fuck away.
I don't think that would serve us any good. I have it from literally 3 high powers that probably should be doing this.
I have it from one person, that is Steve.
So I wouldn't trust your ring after she's touched it.
No, I don't.
Why do you think I took it off?
But I can hide these, and she kind of like strokes her feathers with my cloak. But you guys a little less so. We will have to find another way to hide you two.
I'll just leave mine in my bag.
I'm not so
Oh,
sure
am
we
I?
should travel with them at all.
That's fine. I don't care about leaving mine.
I can't. I'm not leaving mine.
I can't take it off.
I know.
So
We'll have to find another way. Other contacts, maybe. I've had mine ever since I was born, so I don't know where mine came from. I mean, maybe
I
can go
know where
visit my
yours came
mom.
from, but
Yeah. But how she got them, maybe, I don't know. Maybe I can guilt her. I don't know. Well, it looks like we're all traveling with Fanny nonetheless, so. High authority says that, if we help the princess, it should end the undead. So, as much as I can't trust the voice that told me, I do know that the other two will not more than anything.
So why do you two know the queen?
Me, my mom is her best friend. And 25 years and 9 months ago, give or take a week, my mom got knocked up by someone with celestial blood, and here I am. The queen and the queen helped my mom to hide me.
And Ulrich?
well, I do work for her.
Sounded like you were hired killer.
You could probably take a guess. Yeah.
Did you? I look at the other two. Mostly then look back at her sons like, did you take care of Steve? Or supposedly?
I made sure that everyone would think that it was taken care of. Yes.
Okay.
And that's why it's really not safe to use the name.
That's why I said Steve.
Right, yeah. I'm just clarifying, yeah.
Yeah.
Not a great situation, though. Well, unless you got more questions.
I have a lot of questions. Why the hell are you two here? This is so dangerous for you two.
I
Yes.
have a personal interest in both the city and in Tony.
And what? Sorry, I missed that.
I have a personal interest in both the city and in Fontaine. Looking for someone.
Who are you looking for?
I don't know.
Oh, been there, buddy.
I know nothing about them at all, except that they exist.
You haven't been told that you'll get a strange feeling when you see them?
No, not at all.
Yeah,
I know they use magic. That's it.
useful. What are you... So what's a tabaxi and a tiefling doing here?
I told you it's my job.
There are far safer jobs for you back in Kilvani.
Not when you're higher up the food chain, there isn't.
You're here for money.
Well, yes and no.
Were you really at Villa?
No.
Huh. Rude.
No, that is a cover story I use.
Rude.
Well, what the fuck do you expect?
A little honesty.
I'm not going to just walk into a town. Hey, do you mind if I come in? I'm actually from Kovani, but listen, I'm just chilling.
You're just killing what? now?
No, chilling.
Oh.
Chilling. Relaxing. Not killing. Fuck. What is it with people assuming that just because I look like a demon, that means I'm going around fucking slaughtering unborn babies and drinking their blood? Jeez.
I don't know anything about tieflings. Except that you're supposed to be demons, and I think that's a crock of crap, because there is no way on this earth that I am an angel. There is no fucking way.
Yeah. I just prefer to consider myself a person.
People are born who they are. It doesn't really matter. I mean, I've had to hide this forever. Can't help it.
I almost forgot. These belong to you. And Hassan's going to reach in his bag, and he, one by one, is kind of going to try to peg Ulrich in the head with the 4 arrows. Just one by one is chucking them at his head.
Like the sharp ends?
Yeah.
All right, mate. I know you said you wanted me dead. You don't gotta.
But I'm making an effort. Can't you see? Look, this is dangerous.
Yeah, you're real good with arrows.
No, don't you be fucking mumbling at me. If anybody deserves to be mumbling, it is me mumbling at you. Could have told me a long fucking time ago. Could have made the arrangements a little bit different.
I wanted to. I was going to, and then you said that you didn't really want me around anymore. And so I thought I'd entertain the idea and ride it out.
Okay, well, to be fair, I thought that the chain of events went a little bit different.
Right, and it was supposed to.
Okay, keep going.
It was really supposed to.
Uh-huh.
And I thought you were my second target.
What?
I thought you were my second target. I was sent down for 2. I don't. She knows that I don't know why she did this.
So you have a second target?
Yeah.
Who's the second one? It's possible I know them.
I don't know.
Okay, people really need to get better definitions of their jobs. I've been there. Like, you turn up to a place, you find a girl, and you'll get a weird feeling. It's like, yeah, that happens with most girls and guys, but that's not the point. You're looking for someone with magic, but don't know who the fuck that is, and you've got a second target, and you don't know who they are. What on earth is going on?
Real little to go on.
Well, what do you have to go on?
They were going. Well, they were in the religious sector of Talessa. That's why I was in the church.
Okay.
That's how I knew about your ring. I'd be a pretty piss poor mage slayer if I didn't have the ability to detect magic, right? So I was looking for your ring. Saw your shit. That's fine. Whatever. I didn't know which one of you I was looking for, if I was looking for any of you at all. And so I got another message while in Talessa that it was heading north. We were too. So that's all the information I got. And I know that I was looking for someone who was part of an organization and had a ring. That's all I know.
Hassan draws his rapier.
I have my dagger.
Whoa. I'm gonna stand between them. Alright.
Me too.
Don't do this. This is really stupid. Alright.
Do you intend to follow through?
If it's on you, no. I don't kill Kovanni. It's against my code. She would have known that. I don't know why she sent me after Steve. The one person who can set me free from the Queen. Are you fucking kidding? An artificer. An artificer from my land. After all
Hassan puts his rapier away.
What are you doing
Think
here?
on that fucking stupid. You want the short story, you want the long story. Because it's...
Hey, we got nothing but time, and hey, we all seem to be sharing stories apart from you, and that's really stupid, by the way, little dude.
Well, there's reasons for that. Is that I don't...
Oswin.
If we're going to be sharing stories, then hold on a second. Hassan's going to do a thorough sweep of the area, and he wants to see if there are any places where someone might be listening in, if there's anything that looks out of place.
Check for viewing holes.
Yeah.
I'll see this and...
Casey, are you muted?
I am. Yes, I was muting myself because I was reacting to your telling each other stuff, and I was like, oh, I don't want to like be disruptive. I'm enjoying all your conversation. Yes, roll me an investigation.
I cast guidance on them all.
I'm gonna see his looking around and cast magic, detect magic, to see if I
Same.
can see anything in the room that I wouldn't expect.
26.
There is nothing.
Cool.
There's no one listening in.
And there's no magic from his.
Where's his?
We
Oh,
have detect
it's
magic.
a cast. I just cast it as a spell.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I'm about to
you-
go to bed. So I
Yeah, I was
no.
about to say, it's like, I could do mine till the cows come home, I'm not worried.
did. Yeah.
Detect
No,
magic,
you're-
regain 5 hit points.
Yep,
I
you
don't know
gotta
why it
fix that.
says that. I drag dropped it and it says that. I don't know why it does. I just ignore it.
Yep, there's no magic.
Also, I regain 5 hit points.
It seems like you're free to talk.
Well, I mean, the fucking owl is lighting up like a beacon.
I'm
Oh yeah,
totally glowing,
the
so-
owl's lighting up like a beacon.
We're all lighting up by friggin' beacons, man.
all your magic items, even if they're not working, are lighting up. There's like a light coming out of your bag, Hassan, and there's a light coming from your shirt.
Wait, my bag. Oh, wait, my bag?
Yeah,
What?
Godly.
yeah.
I've had to split them out.
Do you want to take it out and look at what it is?
Well, I don't know unless Ulrich tells me.
You have
I
something
don't
in your
think-
bag. I totally point that out.
What else you got?
Oh, you have magic. Wait, you have detect. Okay, wait.
You would
what-
see Ulrich's.
Casey, am I glowing?
That's the
Oh
only
yeah,
other
you're
magic
complete.
thing I
Like
have.
your entire body is glowing right now.
I would have noticed this before. What the fuck is he glowing?
Well, the illusion. It looked like it was an illusion when he was glowing before.
Uh,
So
Now
I'm
he's just
assuming.
glowing.
what
No,
did-
I'm not
Yeah,
wearing
but
the
what
ring. and I'm
school?
something in my bag is glowing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hassan starts pulling items out one by one. Is going this?
It's not that one.
Yes?
Not that one. No, no,
Yes?
no. That's pineapple, dude. No, no, no. That's an old
I don't
apple.
have a- I
Dude,
don't have
dude,
a
that's a
pineapple
broken
in my inventory.
pencil.
Where's oh my god, where are your I can't access your character sheets. What the fuck?
Did you accidentally leave the game and
I
rejoin as a
mean-
player?
I might have.
Oh god.
Is it one of the 5 other rings I have?
Well, oh yeah, those are lighting up too.
All of them?
God.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, how many?
Okay, Hassan pulls out 5 silver rings and is like, these?
Those are all glowing. Is there anything else?
Yeah. Also,
What
now
the
that I
fuck is
remember,
in
now that I remember, your Ulrich's pin is glowing, and also a necklace that he has wearing is glowing.
You're glowing all over the. You guys have lots of little. You
Uh,
guys are
the
obsessed
thing
with
that-
jewelry. I'm just saying, and they all seem to be magic. But what the fuck is he glowing? I wanna know what
also,
school he's
Hassan,
glowing.
the thing you pull out that she says is glowing is the little eyeglass thing that you took from
Did-
Jadar's house.
The jeweler's high loop?
Yep. I couldn't remember what it was called, and that's why I was trying to go on your character sheet.
Hassan is holding all 6 of these items. He's like,
Just all of them.
what the do you know what they do? Because I don't.
I don't know. I'm not an artificer. I just
Well-
detect the thing.
We can tell you what school of magic they are. We can tell you they are. Hang on, I gotta process. It's been a while. Well, actually, I've only really just picked this up. I don't know exactly what they're. Hang on a minute. Let me think.
Casey.
Huh?
Casey, what school of magic are they?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were.
I was filling in the gap for you to find
Oh,
the information.
I'm sorry. Okay.
okay.
What do you mean, School of Magic?
Like, so
That means
I'll
it'd be
know whether
illusion.
they are illusion or whether they're like
Oh.
fiery things or whether they are, but basically what kind of magic it is.
Right. There are 5 rings. You can tell. You can't tell what the rings do.
No, but I
But-
could tell the school.
The school
No, I
of
know.
magic would be like evocation, illusion, divination,
Yeah.
Yeah. They're all.
enchantment.
None of them are illusion. They all have. Shit. Fuck. I can't remember the goddamn spells. One of them is you can tell. I know what the spells are, but I don't know I can't remember what the fucking schools are.
Then just default for now, and we'll go back to it later.
Do you know what the eyeglass is?
Oh,
The thing he was surprised about?
what? Hold on. Yeah, I do know what it is. Give me a second.
Alright. I put them in my inventory as magic ring number 1, magic ring number 2.
Divination.
The
Yeah,
jeweler's loop?
Yep.
That's divination right there.
Okay. What the fuck
I
is
don't
this
know.
shit?
What school is Onyx glowing? I need to know. I have a suspicion, but I need to know.
Onyx?
Black. Onyx is glowing black.
Which is what skull?
I don't know that it is a skull.
It is. It'll be necrotic.
not.
It's either celestial or necrotic. If you are what I think you are, because you're either shadow or celestial.
I guess it would be necrotic then.
So
Well,
you're shadow, right?
school-wise, it would be necromancy then, but that
Yeah.
doesn't really.
Yeah, but it doesn't work that way. It's
Yeah, because there's no school for a person.
No, but if he is going magic, then you figure out what they are. So, okay, you're some sort of weird shadow. Good. I was just making sure that you weren't like my dad's favored, so I'm like, fuck that.
Well, the spell says, and you learn at School of Magic, if any. I mean, if there isn't one, then it's magic, but there is none.
But he's all
Yeah.
dark and cool.
very shadowy looking magic.
Uh-huh. One of those. Okay, cool.
Huh. Well, this was a learning experience.
Did anyone ever ask me?
I've been constantly asking you what you are.
But you instantly get distracted by the rings and
like our
stuff.
conversation, I'm constantly asking you what you are. Like,
You
what are you
literally
hiding?
said-
What are you?
Literally said you would talk about it later.
Oh no, I'll talk about other stuff. I don't care about this part. I have lots of secrets.
What are you? What are you?
Okay,
God
wait,
damn it!
wait.
What are you?
Hold on,
God
hold
damn
on,
it!
hold on. Not yet. Hold on. Let me just check one more thing. Then we can start talking. Hassan's gonna open the door. That goes out into the hallway.
Mhm.
There's no one there, right? It's not like a dumbass guard that's just like,
No, there's no dumbass guard outside. You're fine.
okay.
No, they're really
Hassan-
competent and they're just standing there.
Alright, Hassan is going to take Gaji off of his shoulder and put him down on the ground.
As long as I'm wearing my ring, mate, she doesn't need a guard out there.
No, that is not for
Oh.
that. That is for us.
No, I'm
Oh,
talking about you checking for guards.
What's your ring do?
Outside of disguising myself, she can track me with it. She yells at me for taking it off. That's why I've got it on.
She can't listen in or anything though, right?
I don't know. I suppose not. Otherwise, I'd be dead.
to be
seeing as
honest,
how Steve is,
Right.
to be honest, if we go to Funane, some of us may not end up very well anyway. So and we can't come back.
I'd be fine. I wouldn't worry about it.
Everybody
Well-
needs the services of Death Cleric, so I'm good everywhere.
Alright, hold on a sec. So he leaves Gaji outside the door and gives a mental command that if anybody starts coming in the direction of the door, for Gaji to start making a ruckus.
Mhm.
And then he comes back in, locks the door, bars it, sits down, and goes, right, where are we starting?
Well, I can do this. I cast dancing lights.
Okay.
It's weaker than it
It's
usually
weaker?
is. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, magic berry.
I make them spin in circles for a while, then put them out. Along with other things.
Can Hassan make his mage hand appear and pretend to be juggling the dancing lights?
With
Sure,
one-
but it's gonna be harder for you since you just learned it, and your magic's gonna be much weaker under this barrier.
I want to try it anyways.
Okay.
What do I do?
You cast Mage Hand, and it's a little weak, and you pretend that you're juggling the balls with the Mage Hand, but like it falters a little.
Oh, getting that stutter. I'm lagging.
Yeah.
When
I'm
I stand,
lagging, guys.
The balls fall onto the floor.
I use prestidigitation to make the
You guys are gonna get in so much fucking trouble. You know that?
Yeah,
You're in
Pretty sure.
the fucking place. You're in the place.
yeah.
Right.
The
I mean,
literal place.
what better place to be hiding it than right under their noses or some shit like that?
No, he is right. We shouldn't go too far, but it's a
Okay,
good
fine.
demonstration.
Fine, words only.
Also,
Okay, so
that magic is actually okay. It's the other magics I can do that isn't.
oh, okay. So you can do the thing. I can do the thing. You can do the thing. We've already seen you can do a thing.
So, what are you?
I guess a sorcerer would be a good word.
Oh, like, oh, interesting. How did you get it, or were you born with it?
There's this book. The book didn't like being opened very much.
Is it called the Holy Bible?
No, it is not. Here,
Tell him what it's called, Onyx.
This is gonna be good.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find out what message thing it was.
Is it the
What did you
Velcronomicon?
It's in your what you know sheet.
Is it?
Uh-huh.
I have so many things of what I know. Okay. It
No.
is
You wanted
called-
more.
Mhm. It is called. The book was called "Fucking Shadows. How Do They Work?"
Oh. Cool, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know. It was a weird title,
Yeah.
but I opened it and can't go back from there.
No, there are some things you can't unsee. That's fair enough. So, Auric, what are you doing here?
You said you wanted the long version, right?
Yeah?
Yes, please.
Shit. I grew up in Briarfell, on the south end of the border of the Kilvani and Cayeste. When it was a community of mixed peoples. There's some humans there and such. Good people, real good people. The church came, and every now and then they'd flip us over, They suspected us being right at the border of being guilty of bringing in magic shit and all that. Of course, we weren't stupid enough to make it right at the border. We were all, we were all behaving. But, the good hunting grounds were on the Cayestan side. And my mom was a hunter. When I was real little, I used to like to play this game. And I would sneak behind her, try to go undetected, and she'd get so mad when she'd find me. Because I didn't know how dangerous it was in Cayeste. I didn't really understand, because we lived with humans too, And one day, she got caught by a couple other Cayestan hunters, and they didn't really wait till she was dead before they skinned her, because they could sell her coat to someone who wanted to look as pretty as she did. And I'll spare you the details beyond that, but I couldn't tell my father all that. I assumed that he suspected, but anyways, I took her place. And fed the community, went out, did the dangerous work in Cayeste, brought the food back. The meat went to the people, and the skins went to my dad. He was a leather worker, and he gestures to his armor. And I had a hunting partner, all that, bunch of good friends. Things were all right. And the church came through one day to flip us over. Coincidentally, when someone was smuggling something through, and they thought we'd been lying to them. And so when the fight broke out, they didn't stop. They killed my friend. Luckily, Dad and I survived. They killed half the town, and the community couldn't sustain itself anymore. So when the rest of them went west, I went east, because I decided I was going to do something. I was going to do something that was going to make life better for my people, give them a little bit of relief. And so I went, and I started hunting down members of the church who were conspiring against the Kilvani people. I did that for 5 years, using red arrows instead of blue, because back then it was about spreading the message. It was about the message, And 5 years later, they were going to put a bounty on my head. And I got a little ballsy and stupid. And when they were announcing the bounty, I took out the god who was announcing it, the Queen's brother. And it was a trap. She caught me and told the town that I had been taken care of. But that wasn't true. She gave me a ring, and she had me do her work for her, sending me out on things that I could care less about, all the magic uses and such, smugglers and all that. It's usually not Kilvani that she runs me across, because she knows that I wouldn't, she knows that I would have conflict, but I don't know why the change, but I did my thing for 5 years. I did her thing for 5 years.
Why not just take the ring off and leave?
Well, she'll find me, and it would put more people in danger, you know? It would put the people that I retreat to in danger. She'd basically declare war on Kobani and find me. You know, Kobani needed a soldier. We don't have an army. So I stood up and I did it. And I mean, no offense, mate, but I'm not a big fan of the smugglers and such, you know? After what happened. I don't got a problem with it, I don't. And I know that Steve was helping people. Helping our people. And that's why I did what I did. But, I thought that maybe I thought maybe there was still some good I could do, you know? I thought that maybe if I was striking, that's why I do the arrows, mate. It's the message. It's to strike fear into their hearts. If I make the magic users and smugglers scared enough, maybe they'll be more careful. And then maybe shitty things like what happened in Briarfell would happen less often. I thought that maybe I was still doing a good thing.
So, what happens to you when we get to Funane?
I do my job and then I come back. I'm not allowed to. Right, yeah. I'm not going to ever be free until someone helps me. Someone, you know.
What did Steve
Who?
ask you to do for him?
Well, Steve said he would help me. Help me disappear and all that, you know. He told me to worry about taking the princess to Funane. He did.
What else?
It's about all I got. He knows that my concern is with pretty much my own safety after taking such a risk, you know, on him.
Yeah, I can understand that.
So most of our talk was him telling me that he had a plan or whatever, so I don't know. Who knows if I'm trusting the right person or not, but it was the best I've gotten in 5 years, so.
We,
I would say he has a plan. Yes.
everything seems to be hinged around this princess.
It seemed that way, yeah.
Yes, it does.
That makes me really uncomfortable. Well, for you, we need to get you out from her grasp. You should not have to be put through this, and I'm so sorry that a church has put you through this.
Church has put a lot of Kovanni through worse. They salted our grounds and set fire to our crops for centuries.
I know.
Long time ago, so that nothing would grow there and we would starve.
I know.
That's
For all
why
the good that
Kovanni
did.
army, you know?
And that really ticks me off because that's not right. You shouldn't be forced to go to Kenvor before your time.
I appreciate that. I appreciate the positivity. I don't want y'all to feel uncomfortable.
I don't. I feel pissed.
I don't have any problem with magic users and smugglers and all that. And just, you know, my motivation was people that moved against Kobani. I don't care that you're religious or whatever. It don't matter, but
It's an affront to what I do. But I will help you, regardless of what the voices in my head tell me. And what
Well,
about
thank you.
You're welcome. And what about you? I'm gonna look over at Hassan, of no name.
I don't think I've ever actually given you guys my full name yet.
No.
I gave one person.
It was Danielle.
I believe it was Hassan of no name. I think that's pretty much
Yeah.
what you told me.
That's the name you gave to Danielle.
Yeah, and I said I was.
Oh yeah,
like
I knew it
names.
was one
Yeah.
of the two secret-y chats that I had. I just forgot which.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I didn't tell you to, but I don't really have a name, but I commonly go by Hassan of No Name for that very reason.
Smart.
Well, it's easy to shrug off a name and adopt a new one. But it is also good to have at least something that people who know you familiar-wise can refer to you. So, Hassan of No Name is my name, but not my name. Because what is a name but a word that is used to address somebody?
It's just a label.
Exactly.
For those people who speak loads of languages, it's just a different label.
Exactly.
Speaking of languages, what was that conversation you were having with the queen earlier?
When people of my blood hit 25, we're able to talk or have dumped the knowledge of gods, the language of gods, celestial.
Yes, you were speaking Celestial, and all the nobles do, but what was the conversation about?
Last night when I had that weird dream, when I spoke to Herodias, he told me that his bloodline was doing things he didn't intend, that magic was never supposed to be banned here, and he wanted to clean up his mess. Well, actually, I told him he was cleaning up his mess, and he offered to make things clearer for me because things are muddy. I have the voice of Lathander and Kelemvor in my head. Kelemvor, I went to Var. I saw not great things there, and I shouted into the darkness. I wanted there to be life and not death, and Lathander answered. And I turn around and I pull up like the bottom of my shirt so they can see the kind of brand that I have there, which is a pathway into a sunset. I made a deal of some sort with him, so he's given me some of his power. I have a lot more healing power than I did before. Sort of. It's how I can see through magic. And I have the voice of Kelemvor, who is my father.
That sounds like a pretty fucked up childhood, not going to lie.
My childhood was okay, apart from having to wear the ring all the time and hide what I looked like, and the fact that my father was the god of death.
Yeah, you know,
Wasn't too
that
bad.
part might be a little weird.
Yeah, but it wasn't until I turned 25 on the road and he started shouting into my head that things got interesting. That was a couple weeks ago.
Deadbeat dad who then decides to come back and start causing hell.
Oh no, he did the really useful thing of like trying to like, you need to go here and check this out, but not actually being able to tell me. And then when I turned 20, I was like, you're gonna go there, and started. Well, my father's a dick. My uncle.
You hear Kelemvor's voice in your head. Hey, I heard that.
You were meant to. And my uncle, Lathander,
Good
is
talking
also a
to
bit of a
her.
dick. So
Hey, I heard that.
you were meant to.
Are you talking to them right now? Is that what's going
Yeah,
on?
but they were calling me out for calling them dicks, which is fair.
Oh.
So that's what I have to deal with. I don't know if I'm supposed to walk the path of a death cleric because my father is literally the god of death, or whether I walk the path of someone who is life and rebirth.
He's not upset with me, is he, over my business?
I don't think so. I mean,
That's good.
sometimes
A little bit.
I don't tell him that. Sometimes, you know, people are supposed to die when they're supposed to die and meet him when they're supposed to meet him, and sometimes their time is at the end of an arrow. And if there were people who are abusing being in the church, I don't care what my father says, fuck those guys. So
I know it seems like I'm a chaotic guy and all that, but I mean, everything I did was very calculated, so
Exactly.
whatever I can do to make you guys comfortable, you know.
You don't need to.
And that's when you hear outside, hooing. Lots of frantic hooing from Gaji. And that's where we're going to end this game.
My burb.
You bird.
This
Sweet.
is why you always make sure to have your burb companion go keep watch.
Yep.
Now we can start the next session, finish whatever just happened here, and then go back to talking for a whole other session.
I didn't mind the talking. I just didn't want to go too late, you know?
Oh yeah, we have a thing. We have a thing. Yes,
Yeah.
that's actually a very good point. We are going to do the world's quickest wrap-up ever. Casey, go!
Hi, I'm Casey. You can find me online at Child of Ginevra. My favorite part was getting to be the queen because she's a bitch, but I love her. And I enjoy getting to be, like, evil dick.
It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah. Alright,
Cool. Arch. Go, go, go.
Hi, you can find me on Twitter at arch_DND. That was fun. I have a burb friend now. It's great. Also, my character was very dangerously close to killing Niels until Niels' character started talking a lot.
Yep. Neil, go!
I'm Neil. You can find me on Twitter at Bardic Martin. And yeah, it was interesting.
Favorite bit?
The talks.
Yeah. They were cool. Alright, go to
Really?
the internet. Well,
Yeah.
fastest
I'm
outro,
Onyx.
sorry.
You can find me on Twitter at OnyxTWE. My favorite part is the fact that no one still knows anything about me.
We will get from you, dude.
You're
Even
not
if I
wrong.
have to learn Zone of Truth, I'm fucking taking this shit out of you. You can find me on Twitter at BloodscornBTP. Next time online is tomorrow. They're on Skag's channel. Go check that shit out. Otherwise, go check out our website. Check out all of our Twitters. It's the easiest way to keep an eye on everything. BloodthirstyPuppets.uk. Got to thank Kevin MacLeod for all the free ass music and Corone for the intro and outro videos. And our podcasts. Yes, various podcasts coming up. Monday we have the next episode of The Lucky Die, which is fucking rad and awesome. And we have the next episode of Podcate PG1, which is all about Hathor, which is the episode I hate the second most in the entire world. Other than that, we're all good. We're all good. I'm about to say, does anyone want to shout anything in the void? And the correct answer is no. Anyone shout anything in the void? Fucking excellent. Right. Laters.
Bye. Alrighty.